कदम ने दूसरे क्षेत्रों के लिए भी रोजगार के अवसर उपलब्ध कराए हैं और इसका सर्वश्रेष्ठ उदाहरण है आईएनएस विक्रांत। एयरक्राफ्ट कैरियर आईएनएस विक्रांत अपने ही देश में निर्मित युद्धपोत है। इस निर्माण कार्य पर हुए व्यय से हमारे देश की अर्थव्यवस्था, रोजगार और स्थानीय उद्योगों को काफी लाभ पहुंचा है। आत्मनिर्भरता की ओर उठाया गया ये एक निर्णायक कदम था। नौसेना ने सेल्फ रिलायंस के नए कीर्तिमान स्थापित किए हैं, लेकिन शिखर तक पहुंचना अभी बाकी है। आज हम जिस अवसर पर इस ऐतिहासिक स्थान पर सम्मिलित हुए हैं, वो अवसर उन शहीदों को भी नमन करने का है, जिनकी शहादत समुद्र की इन गहराइयों में समाई है। समंदर की हर लहर उन बलिदान गाथाओं को किनारे पर आकर हमसे कहती है, हमें याद दिलाती है और हमसे ये आश्वासन लेती है कि उन वीरों को हम न तो कभी भूले।
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The rain may have slowed us down, but it's clear that the weather gods are smiling upon us now. I, Lieutenant Commander Prateek Dharia, and my co-host, Lieutenant Parul Singh, welcome you all to the grand finale of the Indian Navy Quiz Thinq 2024, held here at the Indian Naval Academy, Asia's largest and world's third largest naval academy. Whilst we await the arrival of the chief guest at 1850 hours, I would request you to kindly switch off your mobile phones or keep it on silent mode. We are seated at the Nalanda Foyer, a venue befitting the grand finale, named after the ancient university which represents a beacon of knowledge, attracting scholars and students from far and wide. Today, we sit at this very foyer named in its honor, ready to witness a modern-day quest for knowledge and excellence. Before we begin, I would like to brief you on the safety measures if the need arises. The Nalanda Foyer features 3 exits, 2 on your right and 1 on your left. To ensure the safety of the gathering, should an emergency arise, I would request you all to stay calm and use the nearest exit.
Dear guest, for your convenience, the restrooms are located just behind you on the right-hand side. Before we commence, let me acquaint you with the evening's proceedings. The grand finale will begin upon the arrival of the chief guest and will take place over the next 2 hours. Please note that prompting of any answers or photography during the entire event is prohibited. Thank you for your cooperation. Upon completion of the grand finale, we would request everyone to rise for the national anthem. All guests are requested to remain at their positions while the chief guest and dignitaries depart. Following that, we invite you all to join us for dinner at Kautilya Annex to my right. All guests are to use the exits on your right only. The entrance on your left is to access for the participants and the dignitaries.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, we are delighted to share with you an insider's look at this very Indian Naval Academy, the prestigious cradle of future naval leadership, as we explore the rigorous and inspiring training that shapes the next generation naval officers. I invite you to focus your attention once again on the screen. So let's dive into the heart of this exceptional academy and experience our naval heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chief of the Naval Staff.
Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi, Chief of the Naval Staff, Mrs. Shashi Tripathi, President Navy Welfare and Wellness Association, Vice Admiral V. Srinivas, Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief, Southern Naval Command, Mrs. Vijaya Srinivas, President Navy Welfare and Wellness Association, Southern Region, Flag Officers, Senior Officers, Officers, Professorial Cadre Officers, Sailors, Midshipmen, Cadets, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a very warm good evening to one and all. Today, I, Lieutenant Parul,
And I, Lieutenant Commander Prateek Dharia, from the Indian Naval Academy, are your navigators and companions for the exciting grand finale. And we welcome you all to the third edition of the Indian Navy Quiz Thinq 2024. We promise an evening of fun and knowledge. Thinq 2024, a national level quiz competition, provides a unique platform for the India's brightest minds to experience the Navy way of life. This year's theme, Viksit Bharat, showcases the nation's transformative development, instilling national pride and patriotism among future leaders. And tonight, we celebrate their victory and congratulate the top 8 teams who have made it to the grand finale.
respected guests, and dear participants, it is our privilege to gather today at the prestigious Indian Naval Academy, Erimala, the cradle of naval leadership. Nestled between the imposing Mount Delhi, the serene Kawai backwaters, and the majestic Arabian Sea, the Indian Naval Academy offers a breathtaking setting for this evening. As a testament to their incredible journey, a special movie has been crafted showcasing their experiences and triumphs during the stay at the Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen.
The white ensign heralds an Atmanirbhar force that is future and above all, combat ready. Firing young minds is Thinq 2024, the big Navy quiz that promises an adventure.
theme of the Thinq is Viksit Bharat.
Giving this theme to the quiz is definitely involving younger generation towards the development process of the country.
After 3 online and 4 zonal rounds, 32 contestants from 16 schools qualified for the semi-finals, each driven by a unique passion and purpose. The Indian Naval Academy is home port for this year's voyage, themed Viksit Bharat. The Academy is an institution that nurtures thinking minds and shapes future naval leadership. The INA is proud to host India's brightest and best. But it hasn't only been fun and games.
Welcome to Thinq 2024.
On 7th November, the semi-finals saw intense competition, narrowing the field down to 8 finalists. Tonight, they put their best foot forward. Although one team will take the prize, they are all winners.
Wow, that was inspiring. I'm sure it has ignited a spark in the young minds sitting here and the ones watching us live. Thinq 2024 saw an overwhelming response with 12,600 plus teams registering from schools nationwide. Yesterday, right here at the Indian Naval Academy, 16 talented teams were narrowed down to top 8. And what could be more befitting than to host a grand finale at the iconic Nalanda Foyer, named after the ancient university that is a beacon of knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather at this venue inspired by the spirit of Nalanda to witness a modern-day pursuit of excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, behold, please look up towards Nalanda Foyer. The top 8 teams are about to take the stage as these 16 participants walk forward. Which of these brilliant teams will rise to the top and claim the coveted title of the Indian Navy Quiz Thinq 2024? Keep the applause going on, ladies and gentlemen.
that is left is to introduce our quiz master for today, Mr. Venkatesh Srinivasan, or as many of you know him already, Mr. Venki. A well-known figure in the quizzing world, Venki is the co-founder and CEO of Nexus Consulting, a knowledge enhancement firm based in Bengaluru that powers India's top TV quiz, Kaun Banega Crorepati. An alumnus of IIM Bangalore, Venki brings with him a wealth of experience, having worked in marketing, communications, and investor relations with companies like PepsiCo and Saskin. He has hosted prestigious quizzes for the organizations like the RBI, National Defense Academy, and Shiv Nadar University, to name just a few. He has also hosted the Indian Navy quiz Thinq in 2023, and we are thrilled to have him back again. So without further ado, put your hands together and please join me in welcoming our quiz master, Mr. Venkatesh Srinivasan. Over to you, Venki.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Very, very warm welcome to all of you to this grand finale of Thinq 2024. And it's my pleasure and privilege on behalf of my team at Nexus to bring you this quiz. I'm going to be your quiz master for today, Venki. And a very warm welcome to our chief guest, our respected Chief of Naval Staff, Admiral Dinesh Tripathi, and all the flag officers, and members of the Indian Navy, and the parents and teachers who are here. Also, warm welcome and thank you to everybody watching us on the live stream on YouTube. So warm welcome to you as well as we go ahead with this wonderful evening of quizzing. You've heard the journey already. 12,600 plus teams from the length and breadth of the country registered for this quiz. We had 3 grueling online rounds. At every round, 50% of the teams kind of moved ahead to the next round. And then the top very best teams in each zone took part in a zonal online round, which was in a different format, fairly hectic and fairly testing format. And from there, we chose the top 4 teams from each zone to make it here to the beautiful Indian Naval Academy campus, where yesterday we saw 2 amazing semi-final rounds happen. And those semi-final rounds have resulted in us identifying our 8 finalists for today. So without much ado, let's welcome the real heroes of today, the 8 teams who are going to be here and do battle over several questions that we're going to ask them, and we'll give you that exact number once the teams are here and seated. Let's get going. As we bring up the teams, please welcome as team number 1, Bharati Vidya Bhavan's Rajaji Vidyashram, Chennai. They were incidentally the winners of one of our semi-final rounds yesterday. So welcome, Bhavan's Chennai. Neighboring them as team number 2 in today's final, St. M.R. Jaipuria School, Goel Campus, Lucknow. That's team number 2 for you. You'll find that they are quite a vibrant team on stage and always full of action. Most of the time knowing the answers, sometimes without, but they're always full of verve and pep, which is great to see. Neighboring them, team number 3. From Chennai to Lucknow, we go to Dr. Virendra Swarup Education Center, Awadhpuri. That's our third team from Kanpur. You know, they had an up and down semi-final yesterday, but they kept their nerve and they made sure they made it here, right through to the finale. So welcome Team 3, Kanpur, Awadhpuri. Team 4, Delhi Public School, Greater Noida. This is the team that qualified in the most dramatic fashion yesterday. On the very last question of the second semi-final, they hit the buzzer and confidently gave us an answer which earned them 8 points and allowed them to overtake another team which was leading by just 2 points and make it through here to the national final. So they will be all pumped up for today. Welcome DPS Greater Noida. On my immediate left, team number 5 in today's finale. Please put your hands together and welcome Mushtafund Aryan Higher Secondary School, Goa. These guys seem very quiet and all of that. Don't be fooled by that. They are the only team which scored a maximum possible score in our zonal round, and they proved their credentials by convincingly winning the first semi-final yesterday and stamping their place in the national final. So, welcome Mushtafund Aryan, Goa. Team number 5, neighboring them, team number 6 in today's finale. Please welcome Cambridge Court High School, Jaipur. School with impeccable quizzing credentials, a long quizzing history. In most national level inter-school quizzes, you'll find Cambridge Court in the finale, and they win several of them as well, and they'll be looking to add to the trophy cabinet today. So, welcome Cambridge Court on Team 6. On team number 7, in today's final, we have Jayashree Periwal High School, also from Jaipur. So Jaipur incidentally has two teams, as you can see, in the final. So that's quite an achievement, I would say, given the diversity of the teams we've had today. So there'll be a good amount of needle between Jayashree Periwal, and Cambridge Court, I'm sure, for bragging rights on who's Jaipur's top school quiz team, and now of course who's India's top school quiz team in this forum. So welcome Jayashree Periwal, all the best to you. And completing our lineup for today at Thinq 2024, please welcome from the beautiful town of Mysuru, Excel Public School. They're kind of proving that Mysore is not just about Dashara Lights and Mysore Park. They're proving that it's about quizzing as well. They've beaten out the strong teams from Bengaluru and Chennai and several other locations to make it here. Please give them a big round of applause. Excel Public School, Mysore. And as you might notice, The team is unique because our only girl contestant on stage is over here. So special big round of applause for Excel Mysore. And as we can see, the two ends of the quiz flanked by teams from the south, with the others doing battle. Chennai on one end, Mysore on the other, and all of the other cities in the middle. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we start, let's encourage all of these teams with one thunderous round of applause. Couple of hygiene rules and requests before we get going with the quiz. Parents, teachers, whoever's along, please put down your mobile phones. Do not take videos and photos here. There'll be ample opportunities. There's a live stream. You can look at the video anytime, and there'll be ample opportunities for photographs later. During the quiz, please raise your phones up. It's very distracting. We'd also like to place on record that at Thinq 2024, we brook absolutely no unfair play whatsoever in any manner. So the teams have made it here. They are absolutely fantastic teams. I don't think they need external help from anyone. So please avoid in your excitement trying to do whatever in the dark prompting, dumb sharads, etc. you're trying to do. We'll just let it flow. The kids will have fun. We'll have fun, and it's going to be an amazing quiz. Let's see the flow of the quiz. At the moment, teams, there are 111 questions that are going to be in front of you to attempt today. 111 questions. Okay, so that's quite a big jump from what we did in the semi-finals because of a particular round format. So don't be too put up about it. But here's the flow of the quiz. The first round is called Anchors Away. Then we go on to Viksit Bharat, our special round celebrating the theme of Viksit Bharat 2047. The quiz is all about. Then we tread some uncharted waters. Then we come back to base, and then change tack, go to our action stations, and dock into port. That's going to be our journey for today as we go around trying to determine the best school quizzing team from across India at Thinq 2024. Right. Before we get started with anything, double check that all tables have a pad, a marker pen, a piece of paper, a pen to write with. Let's do a buzzer test if you're ready at the back end. Team number one. Okay, I think somebody's turned buzzers. Buzzers are already on, guys. Okay. I think. Okay. Team one buzzer seems to be on, so that's fine. Team two. Okay, just hold on. Team, just try a buzzer again. Can someone do a quick check on that, please? Just make sure this is fixed before we get started so there are no issues later.
Just request all teams to press the button at the bottom of their buzzer.
Yeah, can you do that as well, Team 6? Just long press the button at the bottom behind. Team 6. Team 6, can you please turn on your buzzer and long press the button at the bottom? We need the buzzer reset before we can. Can you do that as well, Team 4? Just once? Yeah. Red lights need to be on all the buzzers. Yeah. Just let it, don't press it, please. Just hold on. Just long press at the back. Just make sure. I think we need someone here to sort this quickly. Okay. Team 3. Just long press at the back. And team 1, can you do that again, please? Yeah, just let it be. Now it's fine. Just long press. Just take it long press at the back. This is all fine. 2, 3, 4 is okay. We just need team 1 to be set. Just leave it. Should be fine. Yeah. Okay. Can we test now? Team 1? Team 1? Nothing's on? Yeah, there we go. Reset team 2. Good. Team 3. Team 4. Yep. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Good. Just keep your buzzer in front somewhere, 8, so that we can also see it. I mean, make sure you can reach it, but just keep it at some convenient place. Yeah, it's all right. There will be a sound and all the other buzzers will go off, so we'll know. Okay, thank you for that and apologies. Let's get going. Round number 1 in today's final. Anchors away. Just make sure we have sound on from the laptop, please. Anchors away, the first round, you're going to get a grid which has 10 options. The round will, however, begin with a question that's going to be open to all the teams. In writing, we're not going to give you any negatives. After that, we'll give you a grid with 10 options. You must choose an option, you'll get a question, and then we'll pass the questions clockwise, starting with team 1. You get plus 10 for a correct answer on a direct or a pass. No negatives. You can buzz once in this round and attempt the question in writing for plus 10 minus 5. No part points when you buzz and write. You know the rules. Part points otherwise at my discretion. Let's kick off this quiz with a common question to everyone. Please write that on those boards that you have. And after about 15-20 seconds, we'll ask all of you to show your answers. There's no negative marking, so you can freely attempt the question. Let's go to our starter question. In 1979, the government of India accepted the need for a particular establishment. The locations under consideration for this were Aruvankadu near Wellington, Paikara Dam Lake in the Nilgiris, the Lloyds Dam in Badgad, and Hesarghatta Lake near Bangalore, among others. In 1982, a location was finally picked. This location supposedly gets its name from the local words for beautiful hill. What thus came up at the last location? We need you to tell us what that location is. So what came up and what is that location? Please write your answers down, and there are no negative points, so you can freely guess. Okay, I hope all teams have got your answers down. Let's ask you to hold up your boards now so that we can see your answers. The correct answer is Indian Naval Academy, Erimala. Absolutely right. All teams getting it right. So we're off to a full house start. 10 points for all teams. That's the story behind how the beautiful location that we are in today, Erimala, was chosen as the location for the Indian Naval Academy, and as you've heard, the largest of its kind in Asia and the third largest in the world. Well done all teams, good start, so that everybody is on the board, right? You can feel happy, everyone's in double digits, so it's good. Let's now go to our grid, and now we go to the slightly tougher questions. Team number 1, what would you like?
7.
Number 7 to start us off. Here's your question. Due to a tragic event, she did not have much time left but wanted to live for longer. After hearing about a cultural practice in her country, she started making thousands of something to fulfill her wish.
So you didn't press the buzzer.
If you didn't press the buzzer, it wouldn't come on. I'm sorry, you will have to write an answer down.
Like this.
You'll have to write an answer down. Unfortunately, she wasn't granted a wish and passed away at a young age. Whatever she made is featured in the logo of an organization tied to the event, the tragic event that we're talking about. What did she make thousands of? What organization that has been in the news in 2024? Let's show you an image. Yeah, that's the person in question. The image might be useful for you to figure out which part of the world she's from. Let's go back to the text and start the timer. She did not have much time left. She wanted to live for longer. She started making thousands of something to fulfill her wish. Unfortunately, she passed away at a young age. But whatever she made is featured in the logo of an organization tied to the event. What did she make? What is the name of this organization that has been in the news in 2024? Have you written your answer down? You've written, right? Okay, hold on. Okay, team 1, Bhavans, please take a guess. There are of course part points on the passing and no negatives.
I think she made like the floating lanterns.
Floating lanterns, okay.
And the organization would be...
Please speak into the mic a little louder so that everyone can hear you. Can we give volume on all those mics, please? Yeah.
Then what?
The organization?
Organization, I would guess...
UN.
Sorry? UN?
Yeah.
Okay. Lanterns and UN. Team 2? You put it off again. Yeah. Now it is.
So the organization is Nian Hidaiko, which has been honored with the Nobel Peace Prize.
Okay.
And she made that origami papers, like a plain types, which has been featured in the logo. And its organization was founded for Hiroshima Nagasaki bomb survivors.
What exactly did she make? What is the design on that origami?
It's like a bird types.
I'll give it to you. That's good enough. That's a cracker of an answer. These are paper cranes. It's a paper cranes that she made, and like he rightly said, it's Nihon Hidankyo, the organization that's devoted to the survivors and bringing about peace in Japan after the Hiroshima Nagasaki bombings, who were awarded the Nobel Peace Prize this time. Brilliant, brilliant answer, team 2, plus 10. Wonderful, wonderful from team 6, plus 10 as well. Excellent. Great answering. This is the standard of the teams here. Team 2, Team 6 off to a great start. Team 6, you can relax. No more buzzing for you in this round. Team 2, your own direct. Number 2. Here's your question. This player who made waves during the 2024 Euro Championships celebrates his goals in a unique manner. He stated that it's in tribute to Rockafonda, the neighborhood he grew up in. Identify this player. That's very easy, so it gets you only 3 points. How does his celebration pay tribute to his childhood home? That will get you 7 points. Here's the player. Let's go to the image, please. So that's obviously easy. Hold on. We'll go back to the text. Team 1 had bounced. Have you finished writing your answer, Team 1? Yeah, can you please turn your board over, please, and keep it on the desk? On the desk. Yeah, thank you. Team 2, if you're ready to answer, you can go ahead.
Yeah, that's Lamine Yamal, and 403 is the postal code of his area, Rockafonda.
Absolutely right. Nothing to add. Brilliantly done. Lamine Yamal, it's not 403, it's 304, which is the postal code of his area. So he decided to pay his neighborhood a tribute by signing or showing by signs the pin code of the neighborhood he grew up in, 304. Lovely answering, plus 10, Team 2, and excellent, Team 1, plus 10. Team 1 plus 10, Team 2 plus 10, fast and furious here, okay. Back to the grid. Team 3.
4.
Number 4. Here's your question. An entertainment conglomerate was nervous about bringing their creations to Broadway. Julie Taymor, who had previously worked in opera, convinced them and went on to create a musical that would earn her the distinction of being the first woman to win a Tony Award for directing a musical. Which classic 1990s film did she adapt for Broadway? Which character, the subject of a 2024 film, is depicted here in a still from this adaptation? Let's see the image, please. So that's a still from the Broadway adaptation. So 2 parts. Which classic 90s film did she adapt for Broadway? And which character? This character is the subject of a 2024 yet widely released film. And I think if you get one part, you should get the other part. Both are very tightly linked. And another little clue is the first line. This is an entertainment conglomerate. Let's take one more, after we get to 15 seconds, we'll take one more look at the image and then we'll start asking Team 3 for a guess. One more look at the image, please. There you go. Oh, someone's actually gone for it on the buzzer. Team 4. Okay, team 4 have taken a shot. Please close it. Team 3, what's your guess? Which film? What's the character? Quickly, please.
We'll just say Lion King and Mufasa.
You'll say Lion King and Mufasa. That is the right answer. That gets you your 10 points. It is the Lion King and Mufasa. And that's the Broadway adaptation of the Lion King. And she won the Tony Award for directing the musical. Team 4, absolutely right. Team 4 plus 10. Well done. Went for it at the last minute. Marker's not writing? Okay. Is there another marker we can get here, please? We'll get it to you. I think if you hit the buzzer, you can write it for now on that sheet of paper. Yeah? Question with team number 4. Please turn the mic on.
We'll choose 5.
You'll choose 5. Okay. Here's 5 for you. Here's the question. The serval, we'll show you an image, is a wild cat native to Africa. It's typically much smaller than its predators. So they've developed something called ocelli, a trait that helps them ward off attackers or potential predators. The way that the ocelli works is used in a similar manner by people in a particular part of India. What are ocellis and where in India is something similar used and how or why? Here's the serval. Look at it carefully. I would say concentrate more on the face and the top region of its body. So what is ocelli, which is a trait that the serval has developed? Where in India would people do something similar? In the case, I'll just give you a clue. In the case of the serval, this is natural. It's naturally developed. In the case of the example of the people in India, it's something artificial. We'll just give it some more time because there is time. If anybody wants to take a shot at it on the buzzer, we'll stop it at 30 seconds because we already gave time on the visual. All right. Team 4 seem to be ready, so go ahead, Team 4.
Right. So where in India the Sundarbans Delta?
Where in India is the Sundarbans?
Why? To ward off the Royal Bengal tigers.
Tiger. What do they do?
What they do is they wear...
Can you speak? Just put that mic. The mic is on. Just put it closer.
What they do is they wear...
Can you repeat all your answers?
Right. So where is Sundarbans Delta in India?
Okay.
Why? To ward off Royal Bengal tigers.
Okay.
What they do is they wear a mask of the Royal Bengal tiger at the back of their head.
At the back of their head. Okay.
The people. Ocellis is a similar tactic used by serval, wherein to not be prey, they have to seem threatening to predators. They have a similar natural mask sort of thing at the back of their head.
At the back of their head, there is a similar formation which looks like the thing of a predator.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant, Team 4. Perfect answer. Very, very well done. These are what are called false eyes, or if you look at that, at the ears of that serval, you'll find that it's very uniquely kind of patterned over there, and any predator looking at it would like to think, and all over the body, if they look at it, you would like to think that there's another animal there. In the Sundarbans, just to ward off the tigers, a lot of the fishermen and the local people there wear such masks at the back of their head. And seeing those masks, the tigers kind of get scared off, and a similar tactic in the natural world adapted by the serval. Brilliant answer, DPS Noida. Absolutely right. 10 points to you. Well explained. Back to the grid. Mushrif and Aryan, what would you like?
3.
Number 3. Here comes question number 3. Batter my heart, 3% God, for you as yet but knock, breathe, shine, and seek to mend, that I may rise and stand, o'erthrow me and bend. You're forced to break, blow, burn, and make me new. I like an usurped town to another dew. This is a 17th century poem by philosopher and theologian John Donne. An American took inspiration from this poem, specifically from the first line, and assigned a 7-letter name to something he was working on. What naming by whom did this poem inspire almost 80 years ago from today? Concentrate on the first line of the poem. Batter my heart, 3% God for you. Concentrate on that. That line inspired someone, an American, to name something that he was working on, and he gave it a 7-letter name. The timeline is almost 80 years ago. Anyone trying? Doesn't look like any team is going for it. So team 5, Goa, whenever you're ready. All right, Goa, let's get an answer in. Just take a guess. There's no negative marking anyway. Okay, time for an answer, otherwise I'll have to pass you, please. Take a guess, come on. Give me a 7-letter word and a person.
Pass.
Sure? You don't want to guess? No. Okay, passes to team 6, who seem to be ready as always.
Is it Apollo?
Apollo, and?
And it was the mission rocket spaceship.
Who, by whom?
No idea.
No idea. Okay, Apollo for the first part, which is a 6-letter word, but all right. Team 7?
We would say Trinity, and maybe by Oppenheimer.
And what was Trinity?
We don't, maybe the project he was working on, the bombs.
The project about the bomb was named Trinity by Oppenheimer. Brilliant answer! Very good. Absolutely right. This is the basis with which, this was the inspiration for Dr. Robert J. Oppenheimer to name the atomic bomb testing as Trinity test, because he was inspired by this poem which talked about a 3-person God, and he called it Trinity, and of course you would have all seen it in the film last year starring Cillian Murphy. Excellent, Team 7, great answering, 10 points to you. Good answer that. Team 6, your turn to pick.
We'll go with number 8.
Number 8. Okay, Cambridge Court going with number 8. Here's your question. This unfortunate list of people who didn't do something in Test cricket is headed by James Anderson, who played 188 tests. Close behind is countryman Stuart Broad, who featured in 167 tests. Other famous members of this list are spin wizards Shane Warne, 145 tests, and Muthaiya Muralidharan, 133 tests. The only batter in this top 5 list is a stylish Indian. What unfortunate list is this? Who is this special batsman? We'll start the timer. Timer, please. So this is not a list that they'll be very happy about, the people involved in the list, because it's a slightly unfortunate list. It's headed by Anderson, immediately followed by Broad, who hunted as a pair, so to say. And then 2 more bowlers, Shane Warne and Muthaiya Muralidharan. But in the top 5 at 4th position is an Indian, stylish Indian batter. So as you can see, the top 5 of this list is largely made up of bowlers. That might give you some kind of a hint. And read the first line of the question carefully. There's enough clues there.
Sir, is it Virat Kohli?
Oh, 1 second. Okay, time is up. Nobody is buzzed anyway, so go ahead.
Is
Virat
it Virat Kohli?
And what's the list?
It is, I think, bowled out on 0th ball, something.
Bowled out on 0 the most number of times. Okay. Nice guess. The maximum ducks and Virat Kohli. Not a nice guess because I'm a Virat Kohli fan, but...
Is it players who didn't win their last test match?
Players who didn't win their last test match. And who's the Indian?
Tendulkar.
Sachin Tendulkar. Okay. If I remember right, we did win the test match that Sachin played in. Team 8.
Our guess would be this is a list of people who couldn't score a century in Test cricket.
Who didn't score a century in Test
And
cricket,
this
okay?
special batsman, we think it's Rahul Dravid because he's known as the wall of Indian cricket.
You're saying Rahul Dravid never scored a century in Test cricket?
That's what it's our guess.
He has only 33 centuries, I think, overall.
Not bad.
Okay, team 1.
I think the list is people who didn't score a half century, and the batsman would be Hardik Pandya.
Hardik Pandya and half century, okay?
Okay, so my guess is that these are the players who have never hit a 6 in their career.
Never hit a 6 in their career, okay?
And the player is Sunil Gavaskar.
Sunil Gavaskar, very good. Good guess, very good guess. I can see why you might think that Sunil Gavaskar has never hit a 6. Yes, team 3. This is getting interesting. We've got 4 wild guesses already.
Okay, so we'll just say most number of ducks and special batsman is Sachin Tendulkar.
Most number of ducks in Sachin Tendulkar. Team 4.
Is it something related to these bowlers taking 9 wickets but not being able to take?
Not being able to complete the 10, okay? And who's the Indian?
Anil Kumble.
Anil Kumble. He did complete the 10 though. Team 5.
Is it cricketers who didn't score a century and the special batsman is MS Dhoni?
MS Dhoni, okay? MS Dhoni has scored a century. In fact, he has a double century in Test cricket. And it started with you, Team 6, didn't it? Okay, Quizmaster gets first points of the quiz. Let's ask the audience. That is the perfect answer. Players who have played more than 100 Test matches but never captained their country and absolutely right. That is why we said who's the special batsman. VVS Lakshman is known as very, very special Lakshman. Wonderful answering, sir. Congratulations. Great answer. Thank you very much. Most tests, more than 100 tests played without being captain and VVS Lakshman. Absolutely right. Okay, that one stumped all the teams. No worries. Let's go over. Jayashree Periwal, what would you like to pick?
8.
8? 8 is already done.
6 then.
6. Pictured here is the crest of INS Dash, a technological training establishment in Gujarat. The crest depicts a swordfish due to the presence of swordfish in the waters nearby. The name of this establishment is derived from the Tamil words for sword and shark. Fill in the blank with the name. In 2022, it was bestowed with the highest honor granted to a military unit. The first Indian Armed Forces unit to receive this award back in 1951 was the Indian Navy itself. What is this award or honor? Here's your image. This is the crest. There you go. And that's the award being given out. And that's the swordfish that you can see on the crest. And it's the name of the establishment is directly derived from the Tamil words for sword and shark. No pressure, team 1. And it was bestowed with the highest honor granted to a military unit. Question is with team 7. Nobody going for it? Oh, you've gone for it. Okay, please write it. Have you written? Okay, please turn your pad over. Sorry, I didn't notice. Great one. Well done, team 5. Team 7, you can start answering if you're ready.
Okay, for the award or honor, we'd say President's Colors, or President. And
President's Colors.
the blank and
What's the name of the establishment?
no idea.
No idea? Team 8? Questions in this quiz are all about the Navy, India, International, as well as Viksit Bharat.
We think the award or honor is the President's flag of colors.
Okay.
And the name we're not sure.
Now, you do want to hazard a guess? No?
No.
Okay. Team 1?
It is INS Valsura and we think it's the president's colors.
Good, team 1. You translated well. It is INS Valsura and it's the President's Standard or the President's Colors. That's correct. We'll give it to you on that. So the President's Color or the President's Standard, INS Valsura. Sura is shark and Val is sword. Well done. Team 1, 10 points. Team 7, 5 points for saying President's Colors. And excellent. Team 5, absolutely right, plus 10. So team 5 plus 10, team 7 plus 5, team 1 plus 10. Excellent, great answering. Last question of the round, and that goes to team number 8. You have 3 options, 1, 9 and 10.
The first question, please.
The first question for you. Here we go. Here's the question. As part of her education, mural artist Sujata Vinod Shankar spent a brief stint at the Vastuvidya Gurukulam Aranmula, where she learned to paint. Her style evolved to painting depictions of goddesses and gods in the mural style. The canvas on which she chose to paint is made using very fine threads of gold or silver. What is Sujata's canvas of choice? Here's an image that might help you. These are some of her works that you can see there. What is her canvas of choice? We will accept a generic answer. We did want something very specific, but then we realized that might be too tough, so we will accept a generic answer. It's all right.
Sir, if we give a specific answer, will that be given?
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, whether generic or specific, if you have one word in it, we'll still give it to you. So last chance for the teams who haven't hit the buzzer. If you want to, you can. Okay, team 2 have taken the bait. Okay, please write it down. The Vastuvidya Gurukulam, one of the renowned institutions in Kerala, dedicated to mural art. They've come out recently with some fantastic papers related to Kerala's art history and mural arts, and shortly coming out with a very phenomenal coffee table book as well. Sujata Vinod Shankar spent time there and decided on a canvas of choice. Okay, team 8, let's go for it.
We would like to say that her canvas of choice was a sari.
Was a sari. Do you know a specific name to give perhaps?
No.
But we'll give it to you. Sari is all we wanted. It's a Kasavu sari. Sari clothes, major hedging, but I'm saying sari first, so I'll give it to you. 10 points to team 2 and team 8. These are specific traditional Kasavu saris, but sari is good enough for the points. So she does these very intricate mural style paintings actually on saris. Okay, folks, that is the end of round 1 of Thinq 2024, the grand finale. You can already see how good these teams are. Sorry? Okay. Let's take a look at the scores, our very first look at the leaderboard at Thinq 2024, grand finale. Long way to go though, there are 7 rounds in the quiz, so it's as much a game of stamina as it is of anything else. Okay, scores. Bhavans on 30, MR Jaipuria Lucknow on 40 in a narrow lead. Virendra Swarup Kanpur on 20, DPS Greater Noida on 30, Mustafa Darian, Cambridge Court both and Excel on 20, and Jayashree Periwal on 25. So it's really anybody's game, very, very early days in the quiz. Good to see everybody on the board and doing well. Great, round of applause for everyone. Let's go into round number 2. Here comes round 2. Round 2 is our round on Viksit Bharat. There will be a spinning wheel. We will randomly spin it and it will land on a topic. Each of the topics will be themed around Viksit Bharat. You'll know what the topic is. And each team gets 1 direct in this round, plus 10 for a correct answer. If the team misses their direct, the question becomes open on the buzzer to all the other teams. 1 chance for one other team to get plus 8 minus 4. No restrictions though. You can go on all the questions if you are able to hit the buzzer early. Yeah, please. Yeah, that's how the buzzer works. If you press it down, it will. Yeah, don't press the black part down. Press only the white part down, okay? Yeah, but you still got it right, so that's good for you. Okay, excellent. Right. Okay, so that's how it works. So we are not going to pass the questions around. After the direct, only one more team will get a chance to answer it on the buzzer. You don't have to write anything. If you buzz, you answer it on the mic, +8, -4.
Sir, when should we buzz? When the question is there?
I will leave it to you. You can buzz at any point of time, but you will get your opportunity only if the direct gets missed. Okay? We are going to go clockwise in this round as well. So first question coming up for you, Bhavans. Let's spin the wheel. And see where it lands. Okay. It's landed on the red, and let's get the question. This is the loans under the PMMY are divided into 3 categories named according to the beneficiary's stage of growth and needs. The category that covers loans above 50,000 and up to 5 lakhs shares its name with the singer of this song. What is that category called? Okay, Team 6 have buzzed. Hold on, Team 6.
मेरे महबूब कयामत होगी आज रुसवा तेरी गलियों में मोहब्बत होगी.
Yes, I'm sure you're connoisseurs of Hindi music hailing from Chennai. So please tell us, Team 1, what is this category called? Just the first name of the singer of the song.
Kishore.
Is the right answer. 10 points to you. Kishore, absolutely correct. Kishore, well done. Tough luck, Team 6, didn't come over to you. Back to the grid, back to the wheel. Let's spin it again. Team 2, your question will be from Swachh Bharat. Let's go. In 2023, the Uttar Pradesh government set up 11 RRR centers to inculcate the practice of reducing, reusing and recycling. That was the RRR they were referring to. The similarity to the South Indian mega hit's name was more than coincidental, as they also arranged a chariot campaign through the areas. The campaign's name played on a song from the movie, emphasizing the need to conserve items and not dispose of them readily. So they took a very famous song from the RRR film, changed it around to reflect the theme of needing to conserve items and not disposing them, and made that the theme of the campaign. What did they call the campaign? Whenever you're ready, Team 2. Nobody is buzzed?
So,
yeah. Are you buzzing, Team 3? Why is the buzzer on anywhere else? No. Team 3, can you hit your buzzer? Okay, you want to buzz, right? Team 3? Okay, we'll give it to you.
Yeah. So the song is Natu Natu, and rather than the two, they did na feko, na feko.
Can you modify your answer slightly to keep it in the English language?
Natro, 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 natro.
Natro, natro, absolutely right. Well done. It's natro, natro from Natu Natu. Since you said feko, feko, I gave you another chance. It's natro, natro. Well done. 10 points to you. Well pulled out in the nick of time. Back to our wheel. You know, to popularize initiatives like this, you have to bring in popular culture elements, which is what the government is doing in a really good way to kind of ensure that this stays in people's consciousness. Spin the wheel again. Where are we landing this time? This time we're landing in Vande Bharat. Here's your question, Team 3. Shown here are the stations on the longest route for a Vande Bharat Express. It was launched in time for 2 major occasions. One of these was Diwali. What was the other? Who's gone for it? Team 5. We'll show you the image. There you go. It says Vande Bharat, Northern Rake, NDLS to PNBE. New Delhi, Kanpur, Prayagraj, Dindal Upadhyay, Buxar, Ara, Patna.
Okay, so we'll say it is the Chhat Puja.
And what is the Chhat Puja?
Festival celebrated by the Biharis.
Festival celebrated in
Quite
Bihar?
famous in Bihar.
In and around Diwali?
Yes, sir.
Very good, absolutely right. 10 points. That is correct. This is Chhat Puja, the festival invoking the sun god that's celebrated in Bihar around Diwali. Very popular festival. So the Vande Bharat was introduced to manage the traffic and to shorten time between Delhi and Patna. Excellent. Reset the buzzer, please. Let's go back and let's see what DPS Greater Noida are going to get. Okay. They have landed in PM Pranam. Here is an image of a government initiative that promotes the setting up of biogas and biocompressed natural gas plants. The initiative's name emphasizes its focus on converting waste to wealth. What is this initiative called? Only a single letter away from a sacred hill in Mathura. Team 6 have buzzed. Let's see the image. There you go. That's the logo of the initiative. What is it called? Go for it, Team 4.
Govardhan.
Spell?
The difference, the G-O-B-A-R, Govardhan, and the hill is Govardhan.
Excellent. Govardhan. Absolutely right. Govardhan as in Govardhan, and standing for galvanizing organic bio agro resources, and dhan, so saying that waste can be valuable. Govardhan. Very good. All teams scoring. Well prepared on Viksit Bharat. 10 points to Team 4. Buzzers reset. Mushtifund Aryan, here's your question coming up. Where are we going to land? Okay, are you sports fans? Because your question is on Khelo India. Here's a clip from the Khelo India Youth Games. What is the two-word name of the sport that's being contested here? I'll just give you a clue before you play the clip. First word is a regular English word. Second word is the name of an indigenous Indian sport.
का प्रॉपर पॉस्चर है या नहीं उसके भी आपको अंक मिलेंगे आपने अपने बॉडी मूवमेंट्स पे कितना कंट्रोल बनाया है उसके पॉइंट्स है तो काफ़ी सारे पैरामीटर्स हैं एग्जीक्यूशन के जिसके ऊपर आपको पॉइंट्स दिए जाते हैं
क्या बेहतरीन सुई धागा किया इस समय दिव्यांशी मध्य प्रदेश के ये भी उज्जैन से हैं इस बार गुरु पकड़
Team 6 is buzzed already, but it's Team 5's question anyway. I don't think it's even going to pass. Let's see.
Rope Mallakhambh. Rope Mallakhambh.
Rope Mallakhambh. Very good, Team 5. Excellent answer. Rope Mallakhambh is absolutely right. It's called Rope Mallakhambh. One of the initiatives of the Khelo India Games and the Khelo India Youth Games is also to bring about traditional indigenous Indian sport and bring it to the limelight through conducting these events at these games. Very good. Well done. Plus 10, Team 5. Buzzers reset. Back to the wheel. And Team 6. Cambridge Court. Okay, Cambridge Court, PM Vishwakarma. More than 25 trades are covered under the PM Vishwakarma scheme. One of these has famously operated in Mumbai in the area next to Mahalakshmi railway station, in which over 7,000 people work for 18 to 20 hours per day. What profession are we talking about? It's also the subject of a famous 2010 film, which was someone's directorial debut. Team 2 are buzzed. Go on. I mean, I'll give you another 30 seconds. A collective of one of these trades has operated in Mumbai next to the Mahalakshmi railway station, in which over 7,000 people work for 18 to 20 hours every day. No more clues, lots of clues here. It's also a 2010 directorial debut. Now we'll need an answer, please. Give me a profession.
Is it mochis, shoemakers?
Shoemakers, incorrect. Team 2?
Dabbawala.
Incorrect. -4 to Team 2. No points to Team 6. Any other teams want? Not lunchbox, that's Dabbawala. No, just non-comp. Don't have to hit the buzzer. What's your answer?
Sir, craftsman.
Into the mic.
Coolie.
Not coolies?
Sir, is it the craftsmen or the sculptors?
Not craftsmen. Audience? Dhobis and Dhobi Ghat. That's correct. This is the famous Dhobi Ghat of Mumbai. Washermen or dhobis. That's one of the trades covered under the Vishwakarma scheme. And Kiran Rao's debut feature film, Dhobi Ghat. Dhobis. Okay. Tough luck, Team 6. Team 7, Jayashree Periwal, let's see what you get. RCS Udan for you. When Rajiv Pratap Rudy ji was the aviation minister, Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi was an upcoming political leader. during a parliamentary meeting, he asked Minister Rudy ji if the logo of Air India could be changed since it only represents one class of people. When the aviation minister asked who he would put there instead, Shri Narendra Modi suggested a very simple figure. Whom did he suggest? A figure who perfectly encapsulates the mission of RCS Udan. Team 6 are waiting on the buzzer. Whom did he suggest as the logo, should be on the logo of Air India?
The common man.
Who did the common man?
Someone Lakshman,
R.K. Lakshman's common man. Very good, absolutely right. He suggested that R.K. Lakshman's common man be on Air India's logo because he wanted to say and show that, you know, as we move forward, and that was very visionary thinking because it was many, many years ago that air travel would become something not which of a luxury but something ubiquitous, and the Udan scheme, as you all know, is an attempt to connect several smaller towns and give everybody the convenience of being able to fly from one location to the other. There was of course another airline called Air Deccan that adopted the common man as its symbol because they started off as an extremely low cost airline but unfortunately folded up. Okay, very good answering. Last question of the round. Are you ready, Excel Mysore? Okay, here we go. Let's see what you get. You have 3 topics remaining. Okay, here's your question. The NHA has a zero tolerance policy towards a certain type of crime. To end this, the NAFU has been set up to detect, prevent and deter this illegal activity. What is the full form of NAFU, who utilize techniques like Aadhaar-based biometric verification for their jobs? Very simple expansion of NAFU. It's a country-wide organization of importance which kind of makes sure that a particular illegal activity doesn't happen. I would not even say ultra particular, it's a generic term as well for an illegal activity. They try to prevent it and they use Aadhaar-based biometric verification for their jobs. Someone's gone for it, team 7, okay. You just have to expand NAFU, teammate.
Just thinking out loud, national anti-fingerprint.
National anti-fingerprint? No, I'll have to pass you. Team 7?
It's the National Anti-Fraud Unit.
Excellent, Team 7. Perfect answer. National Anti-Fraud Unit. That is correct. To make sure there's no fraudulent representation while applying for jobs and opportunities and welfare and benefits and so on. So the NAFU, the National Fraud Unit, extensively utilizes biometrics and Aadhaar-based techniques to deter this. Excellent, good steal, +8 to Team 7. And that brings us to the end of round 2 of Thinq 2024. Excellent. Round 2 is done. Time to take a look at our leaderboard and see where we are after 2 rounds. We'll pick up a little bit of pace on time as well. Okay, let's see the scores. All right, at 20 points are Cambridge Court Jaipur and Excel Mysore. At 30 points are Mushtifund Aryan Goa and Dr. Virendra Swaroop Kanpur. In the top 4, Bhavans Chennai and DPS Greater Noida on 40, Jayashree Periwal on 43, and in a narrow lead, State MR Jaipuria Lucknow on 46. Anyone's game. Let me also tell you a little bit about the prizes at this point. Teams that finish 5th to 8th, you're going to get yourselves a memento, a certificate, and an iPad Pro each. Teams with finish in 4, yeah, big round of applause for that. The team which finishes in 4th place, you're going to get yourselves a certificate, a memento, and 2 HP laptops. In 3rd place, we have a memento, we have certificates, we have a HP laptop each, and you have bronze medals in addition to take home. The same set of prizes and silver medals for the runner-up team. The national champion gets certificates, mementos, an Apple laptop for each of you, which is the MacBook Air, and you get the wonderful Thinq 2024 trophy, and you get small replica trophies to take home as well. So fantastic prizes to play for. Let's go to our third round, which is very interesting. Round number 3 in Thinq 2024. Here's the round. It's called Uncharted Waters, which means this is unfamiliar territory to you possibly. Let's take a look at the rules. How it works is, this is a grid round. One direct for each team, anti-clockwise starting with team 8. You choose a number from the grid. We will then give you a question which has 6 right answers and 4 wrong answers. One by one, within 75 seconds, you will have to pick the right answers. For every correct answer you pick, you get 3 points. But the first mistake you make, your attempt will stop. And how many ever you've got till then, you bank those points. So if you've got 4 answers right and you stop, you make an error, you'll get 12 points. You can also voluntarily choose to stop at any point of time and bank your points. No worries. If you finish everything and get all the 6 right, that's 18 points, and we'll give you a 2-point bonus, and you can make 20 points. Okay? So simple and straightforward. The timer will start as soon as the slide comes up. Yeah. No, the points don't nullify. If you get 4 correct and make a mistake, you'll still take your 12 points. We're not nullifying the points at all. You can still take your 12 points, but that's it. You won't have one more chance to play. Okay? I think teams are familiar. We don't really need to do the example. So, team 8. Just warning that 75-second timer will start as soon as the click is done here. So, you will effectively get a little lesser time to actually go through everything, and we'll be very strict on time. When time stops to 0, we will stop, right? Please pick a number, Excel Mysore.
We'll go with 8.
You'll go with 8. 8 is your question on which of these are Sherlock Holmes stories. Please speak clearly into the mic and tell us one by one.
A Study in Scarlet.
A Study in Scarlet. Let's see if that's right. Correct. 3 points.
A Scandal in Bohemia.
A Scandal in Bohemia.
The Case of the Stolen Paintings.
The Case of the Stolen Painting. Incorrect. I am sorry, The Case of the Stolen Painting is not a Sherlock Holmes story. There were some very famous ones you could have gone for. Audience, The Hound of the Baskervilles. The feed has gone off here on all our consoles. Yeah, back.
No, sir, not.
Back for me and back for the teams. Yeah, Hound of the Baskervilles. Let's click the answers to show the audience. The Hound of the Baskervilles, famous story. 5 orange pips. The final problem, which is the final story in which Sherlock Holmes appears, and the adventure of the naval treaty. In a Navy quiz, you should have guessed that first. Okay, 6 points to you, team 8. Right, back to the grid, please. Team 7, Jayashree Periwal, what would you like?
5.
Number 5. Tell us which of these countries, straightforward geography, are in the southern hemisphere.
Australia.
Australia, don't be so doubtful, that's correct, 3 points.
Chile.
Sorry?
Chile.
Chile is correct as well, another 3 points.
South Africa.
South Africa, as the name suggests, it's in the southern hemisphere.
Argentina.
Argentina. All right, you banked your 4 easy ones.
Paraguay.
Paraguay. Yes, 5 correct. Now be careful. You can end with 15, you can end with 20, depending on what you choose. You have Chad, Niger, India, Yemen, Angola. Enough time, so take a good guess. All right, time's running down, guys.
We'll go with Angola.
You'll go with Angola. And you will be right. Well done. That was a tricky one because Chad and Angola are very close to each other and the equator just passes above Angola. So well done. Full 20 points. Round of applause to Team 7. Jayashree Periwal, 20 points. Okay, Cambridge Court. Ready for the challenge?
Number 3.
Number 3. Don't be so sad about it. Number 3. Classical languages of India. Thank you so much.
Pali.
Pali. Yes, recently added. Not as easy as it seems.
Telugu.
Telugu is correct. Thirty seconds to go.
Odia.
Odia is correct. Nervous
Assamese.
moment.
Assamese.
Assamese? Yes. 15 seconds, 2 more options.
Maithili.
Maithili? Nope. Sorry, but 12 points to you on Assamese, Telugu, Odia and Pali. Round of applause. The other two being? Hindi is incorrect. Marathi? Yes. Yes. And Malayalam? Yes. You should guess locally. Malayalam is right. Naval Treaty, Malayalam, both getting missed. But 12 points to Team 6. Mushtafund Aryan.
1.
Number 1. Overseas test captains to win a series in India after the recent heartbreak. Hansi Cronje, Joe Root, Tom Latham, Ricky Ponting, Adam Gilchrist, Brian Lara, Graham Smith, David Gower, Alistair Cook, Clive Lloyd. Go for it. You have to start somewhere.
Joe Root.
Joe Root. I am sorry, Goa, I am sorry. If you've just been following cricket recently, you should have got the most obvious one. Who was the New Zealand captain now when they won? Tom Latham. Tom Latham, you should have gone for that first. So Tom Latham is one. Yeah, let's go to the answers. Tom Latham is one. That's obviously this year. Can you please click it? Tom Latham. David Gower, yes, led England to a win in 84-85. Alistair Cook famously led England to a win in 2012. Clive Lloyd led the West Indies to a win in 74-75. Hansi Cronje led the South Africans to a win in 2000. And when famously Australia beat India the last time, Ricky Ponting got injured and the captain was Adam Gilchrist. So those were your 6. Tough luck, no points. Goa. Let's go back. Yes, DPS, Greater Noida.
2.
Number 2. Nobel Prize winners in physics. Should be simple. Nobels in physics. Let's start.
C.V. Raman.
C.V. Raman. Of course, Sir C.V. Raman. First Indian nation to win Nobel Prize in the Sciences.
Heisenberg.
1930. Werner Heisenberg. Uncertainty principle. Quantum physics.
Fritz Haber.
Fritz Haber. Haber process is chemistry, not physics. The ammonia Haber process is chemistry. The other physics winners, anybody, audience? Marie Curie, yes, who won famously for both physics and chemistry. John Hopfield, yes. Enrico Fermi, work on the atom. Roger Penrose, and that completes our set. Ernst Rutherford won it again for chemistry, and so did David Baker. All right. Jennifer Doudna for the CRISPR gene was also for chemistry. Okay, so you got 2 answers right, did you? 6 points to team 4, sorry. Team 3, your turn.
4.
Number 4. Dada Saheb Phalke awardees. We had one question yesterday, one more follow-up today. By the way, in yesterday's question, which a lot of people got confused with, Mithun Chakravarti was given the award in 2024, but it was for 2022. So the question said, who won the award for 2022? That's why people got confused and said various other names.
Amitabh Bachchan.
Amitabh Bachchan. Always a good way to start.
Wahida Rahman.
Wahida Rahman. As you bounced and wrote yesterday, I think, or somebody did. Yeah.
Rajnikant.
Rajnikant can never go wrong. Always Talevar gets points.
Gulzar.
Gulzar. Correct. 4 correct. 12 points in the bank. About 10 seconds left.
Bhupen Hazarika.
Bhupen Hazarika is correct. Well done. 15 points. One last chance. 5 seconds left. Need one answer. Now.
Kamal Hassan.
Kamal Hassan. Oops. Incorrect. But 15 points. Great. We will take a trip through some of the important locations in India related to the Indian Navy, and we'll ask you a question based on that location. Yeah. What happened? That's the default state of the buzzer. Yeah. Your buzzer's off, I think. Can you just, 1 second, can someone please come here and check team 2?
Sir, can we just check?
1 second, hold on. We will make sure we can test all the buzzers once if required before we do this again.
You turned it on again, okay. I have to turn off all of it.
Okay. Yeah. Everyone please do that long press at the back again. Sorry about this. But if one of you turns off your buzzer, this is what will happen. Then we'll have to reset everybody's. Yeah, just leave it till it stabilizes on the red. Guys, if you can take your hands up so that I can see. Yeah, I think now we are okay. Hold on. Yeah. Are we okay? You want to do another buzzer test? Team 1? Yeah. Reset. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. Yeah, 7 now. Yeah, and 8. Yeah, all good. So question will be based on that location. So we're going to have a kind of Google Earth simulated walkthrough to each location that's important to the Indian Navy. All right. Scoring, very simple. I'll read out the question. Nothing will come on the screen. Scoring +8, -4, 2 attempts on the buzzer. Okay, let's go. Let's start. We start our journey and we zoom in to the important metropolitan city, the head of the Western Naval Command, Mumbai. From Erimala, let's go to Mumbai. Okay, that's the order we're going to go in. Mumbai, Goa, Karwar, Kochi, Chennai, Vizag, Kolkata, and Port Blair. Time to start. All right, there we go on Mumbai. And here is your Mumbai question. The headquarters of the Bombay Natural History Society is called Team 4.
It's named after Great Hornbill.
Is the right answer. It's called Dash House. Which bird is it named after? Hornbill, the great Indian hornbill. Excellent. +8 to team 4. Let's move now from Mumbai to the lovely picturesque spot where our friends in team number 5 are from Goa. Here is your Goa question. In 2018, with which American state where people practice the aloha spirit did Goa, who's gone for it? Team 6.
Hawaii.
Hawaii, very good answer. Did Goa sign a sister state pact? So apart from sister countries, there are also sister state agreements, and Goa signed it very appropriately with Hawaii. People wear flowery shirts in both places. Okay. Don't be so serious, man. You just answered Hawaii. Chill. Smile would be nice. People in Hawaii aren't this serious, or in Goa.
Sir.
Can you try pressing the buzzer? Come on, guys. Hold on, yeah. Just reset.
Should I on it again?
Sorry? No, hold on. Just don't do anything at the moment. We'll try to get you a quick replacement, please. Can we do this quickly, please?
Can you turn now? Okay, now turn off again. Not that.
So we're done with Mumbai and Goa, and we're next going to go to a beautiful place in Karnataka called Karwar for our next question. While we get set, I'm not asking, I'm not, hold on, relax. We'll get everything set, only then we'll, yeah, put it on with the long press. Hold on. Mushtipan Narin, please relax, wait. Let the buzzers come on and then let us set it and then you can press. Okay, everybody ready? Okay. Let's go to Karwar. Here is your question on Karwar. Karwar acts as a zone of transition between two languages. One is Kannada. What is the other? Team 4? Who's gone for it? Team 5.
Konkani.
Is the right answer. Well done. Konkani is right. Close to your home as well, so you still got it. Konkani. Karwar is the bridge between Kannada and Konkani. Very good. +8 to team number 5. From Karwar, now let's go to somewhere nearby. From here, where we are, we'll go to Kochi. And for this answer, you need to be very precise with your answer. And if I have a doubt, I'll ask you for a spelling. All right? Which island, named after a viceroy, does the Venduruthi Bridge connect to the mainland of Kochi? Which island? Okay, who's gone for it? Team 1.
Wellington Island.
Spelling?
Wellingdon.
That is good enough. It's Wellington Island, but it's not Wellington. That's what I wanted to make sure you didn't get. Wellington Island. That's good enough. Good answer, team 1. +8 to team 1. All other buzzers are okay? Seems to be some specific issue that side. Team number 2 are saying their buzzer is not on. Now we seem to be back on again. Okay. Are you guys trying to turn it on and off in between or something? Just don't do any of that, please. In the best of times, electronics cannot be relied on, and this is one of those days. All right, we've finished 4 questions. We have 4 more to go. Yeah, hopefully this is the last time you'll have to do this. Just turn your buzzers on, please. we set? Yeah, okay. You might have to do that with team 2's buzzer. Still doesn't seem to be on. One second. I think everything's been turned off. Okay, that's a little respite for you guys. You can have some water, take a little break while we fix this. Yeah? Yeah, please turn on your buzzers, all participants. Little forced break, but I think good for everyone. It's pretty humid out here. So please hydrate yourselves well while we go through the final stretches of the quiz. Team 6, yeah, you'll just have to probably turn on your buzzers. Okay, I think now we are good. Can we please reset? Yeah, okay. Let's go from Kochi. Next we go to Chennai. Now team 8. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll just do these questions in writing, right, so that it's fair to everybody. So anybody who wants to write, just go for it, the same scores, plus 8 minus 4, all right? Because we want to be absolutely fair to everyone. Let's not take a chance with this. Here's your question on Chennai. Which royal residence shares its name with a freshwater canal in Chennai? I just need one word. One word in the name of a royal residence is also the name of a famous canal in Chennai. What is that one word? 10 seconds for whoever wants to attempt. Team 1 are obviously going for it. Nobody else? No one trying? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Only team 1? I'm closing it. Team 1, you can say in the mic.
Buckingham.
Buckingham, that's correct. Buckingham, Buckingham Palace, Buckingham Canal, plus 8, team 1. Next question, from Chennai, we go east and we go to the beautiful port city of Visakhapatnam, Vizag. But we have a sports question for you. After which personality is the Andhra Cricket Association, Visakhapatnam District Cricket Association Cricket Stadium? It's called the ACA VDCA Cricket Stadium, but it's got the name of a famous person from that part of the world. After whom is the stadium officially named? Major, very important political figure from that part of the world.
Can you repeat the stadium name?
The stadium name otherwise is the ACA VDCA Stadium. Andhra Cricket Association, Visakhapatnam District Cricket Association Stadium. Who is it named after? Anybody wants to go for it? Nervous moments, plus 8, minus 4. Last call? Anyone? Nobody going for it? You want to try team 1? No doubts. I need the name of a person, that's it. I'm going to close it. Okay, let's ask the audience. Yes? YS Rajshekhar Reddy, absolutely right. YSR, YS Rajshekhar Reddy. Round of applause, please. Great answer from the audience. From Vizag, we left to complete the journey. So we have to go to the land of sweets, Kolkata. Let's go. There we go to Kolkata. Theatre Road in Kolkata was renamed after which personality and now has the alliterative name Dash Sarani. Saranis, S-A-R-A-N-I, that's the local word for road or avenue. Theatre Road in Kolkata was renamed after which personality? Number of teams trying, 8, 7, 3, 4. 5, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2 and 6, not going for it? No? Closing it. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, please lift up your boards. Team 3 says Satyajit Sarani, -4. Team 4 says Satyajit as well, -4. Team 5 Satyajit Ray, -4. Team 7 Satyajit Ray, -4. Team 8 Rabindranath Tagore. I said it has to be Rabindra, but it has to be alliterative, so the answer has to start with S. -4. Everybody went on the local route. What do you think the answer is? Shakespeare Sarani, right? Theatre, not just Indian personality. It's called Shakespeare Sarani. Okay. Let's complete this round by going back to base and going to the important port of Port Blair.
Scores.
Scores on that question, -4 to teams 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. -4 to 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Can we go to Port Blair, please? Port Blair, final question of the round. A historic battle took place in 1859 near Port Blair. It's called the Battle of Dash. The blank is the name of a Scottish city. What is the name of this battle? It was a very important battle between the natives of the Andamans, the Britishers, and a couple of other groups. It is called the Battle of Dash. It's named after a Scottish city because there was a location in the Andamans that was given the same name. So that's why it is called the Battle of Dash. One want to try? Famous Scottish city. 2 want to try? 1 and 2. Battle of Dash. Since it's a tough one, I'll give you a clue. I'm looking for an 8-letter answer. 8-letter answer? Nobody else? 1 and 2. Closing it with 1 and 2. Okay, let's see the answers. Edinburgh, it's actually spelled with an H at the end, but that's incorrect. Team 2. Team 1, Glasgow is incorrect as well. That's 7 letters. Teams 1 and 2 both get -4. This was a really tough question. Does anybody in the audience know? Yes? Not Loch Ness? Not Dundee, nice guess. Aberdeen, I heard the answer somewhere. The Battle of Aberdeen, that's correct. The Battle of Aberdeen. A very momentous conflict in that part of the world, the Battle of Aberdeen. Okay, that ends our back to bases round in Thinq 2024. Let's hear another round for all these teams who are really sweating it out here, literally. Trying to do battle and come up on trumps to win those wonderful prizes and be crowned Thinq 2024 champion. It's time now to take a look at our leaderboard, after which we're going to go back to our passing round. This time we'll be going anti-clockwise passing, right? And for the, okay, let's take a look at the scores first. Excel, Mysore 22. Mushtafund Aryan, Goa 34. Cambridge Court, Jaipur 40. Virendra Swarup, Kanpur 41. DPS, Greater Noida 50. Seth MR, Jaipuria, Lucknow 57. Jayashree Periwal 59. And now by a 2-point lead, Team 1, Chennai 61. Okay, that lead has moved around every round by 2 points. So it's going to be super interesting. We'll go straight into round number 5. Okay, what we'll do in round 5 is, round 5 of course is very similar to our first round. Our first round. So we are changing tack in round 5. We're going to go in. We're going to go in reverse order. So we start with team 8. You get to pick off a grid once again. And we will go anti-clockwise. And for the buzzer pounds, on any of the questions, the rule stays the same. You can attempt only once, but we'll allow multiple teams to go on one question, right? So if you want to, just raise your hands and just like you did in the previous round, write the answer down for +10, -5. No part buzzers, please remember, if you're writing it, you need to get both parts. And once you do it once, your chance is done, okay? Right, so let's go to our grid and let's ask Excel Mysore what number they fancy.
We'll go with number 10.
Number 10. Okay. Number 10, here is your question. This Lancaster-based jewelry company gained worldwide popularity for this creation of theirs, inspired by a series of era-defining performances. Which two Americans' first names does the name TNT, which is the name of this jewelry brand, refer to? What is the four-letter name of this Lancaster-based company? The past tense of a verb that means to form a fabric by interlacing threads. Let's show you the image. There you go. That's called, you can see there a pendant which says TNT. So there are two people whose names we want. Both their first names start with T. The N in the middle is supposed to be an and, right? So TNT, who are the two T's? What is the name of this company? It's the past tense of a verb meaning to form a fabric by interlacing threads. Timer starts now, please. Anybody interested in trying on the buzzer? You can raise your hands and write your answers down before the 60 seconds are complete. And then we'll ask Team Excel Mysore to take a shot. Okay, whenever you're ready, Excel Mysore, go ahead. Which two Americans' first names do the TNT refer to? What's the four-letter name of this company? Yes, let's have an answer.
For the name of the company, we would like to say knit.
Knit, okay. And for the first part, the two T's?
We'd
No?
like to pass.
Okay. Team 7, Jayashree Periwal. Random guesses, order of the day. Come on. I can see it in your face.
So for the four-letter word, then we'll say wove.
Wove, okay.
And TNT.
The two T's? No idea? Okay. Team 6.
So is it knit with Taylor Swift and Travis Scott?
Taylor Swift and?
Travis Scott.
Okay. Team 5.
Knit and TNT, we don't have idea.
Team 4.
Are these names unique, like, in the sense it's not a repetition, right?
It's not a repetition. No, it's two names. Yeah. Let's have an answer, please. It's on the pass, guys.
Taylor and Truman and...
Taylor and Truman, okay.
Four-letter name, knit.
Knit, okay.
We'll say for the four-letter name, it's knit.
Knit?
Yes, and for the two Americans' first name, we'll say Trump and Truman.
Trump and Truman, interesting.
Trump, new Truman.
Yeah, yeah. Trump very much in everybody's consciousness now.
We'll guess it's Taylor Swift and Tyler Warden, and the name of the company is Knit.
Taylor Swift and who?
Tyler Warden.
Tyler Warden.
Her boyfriend.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Sir, the four-letter name will go with knit. T is Taylor and Trump.
Taylor and Trump. Okay. no Trump here. Absolutely. Team 7 are going to get themselves 5 points for saying Wove. That's the right answer. It's not knit. The company is called Wove. It's Taylor and Travis Kelce. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. If you had stopped at Taylor and Travis, I would have given you the points. You said Travis Club. Okay, it's Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, who I am told with some authority is her current boyfriend, unless you probably know otherwise, or she's updated you, I don't know. But yeah, it's Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce and Bo. Okay, 5 points to Jayashree Periwal, and it's your own turn now. Please pick a number.
We'll go with number 5.
Number 5. Most participants in this event take part using an implement called the blade. This individual, however, opted for a more traditional one because he felt that the blade pushes him back far too much. Another factor contributing to his success was that in his early days he was a wrestler. He felt that it has helped him optimize his footwork. Who achieved great success in 2021 and 2024. What is the blade in question? Yeah, okay. There's an image, we'll show you that. This is the blade in question. Instead of these blades, this person has chosen to go with a more traditional kind of piece. I just, just to give you, not to put you on the wrong track, because it says blade, this is, this is one of the things that is used. It is not the item involved in this event. Team 1, you want to go for it? Okay. After my clue, you've decided to back off. You want to try? I need the name of a person. And what is this blade? I'm repeating, this blade is not the central element of the event in question. Okay? Okay. One buzz there, one attempt by team 3. We'll close it with that. Team 7.
We'll say the blade is a prosthetic leg.
Okay.
And maybe it's Sumit Antil.
Excellent answer, team 7. Beautiful answer. Sumit Antil, the men's javelin throw, right? Back-to-back medalist at the last 2 Paralympics. And he uses a prosthetic limb. As you know, in javelin, you have to run up and then throw the javelin. His footwork is very good because at the age of 17, he had an accident and lost his foot. But before that, he was a wrestler. He actually wanted to get into the Indian Army, and he was a wrestler. But that unfortunate accident left him without one leg. And instead of using this mechanical blade that is there, he's opted to go for a regular prosthetic foot, and that helps him gain more traction, and we've seen that it's helped him win glory for India. Round of applause to Team 7 as well as Sumit Antil for his wonderful achievements. Lovely answer, Team 3 plus 10. Team 3, no, it's plus 10. It's like the old, instead of on the buzzer, you're just writing it, that's it. So Team 3 and Team 7 plus 10, and Team 3, you can't go for it again. Okay. Let's go now to Team 6.
We'll go with 3.
You'll go with 3. You always go with 3. Here you go. Captain Mohan Ram was a naval officer who made waves with his designs. In the 70s, he was enlisted to design the lead ship of a class of frigates. Being the first warship to be indigenously designed and constructed, it was a symbol of India's military might and was showcased on the cover of Time magazine. What was the name of the ship? In the 1990s, he worked on another indigenous vehicle, this time in the commercial sector. He considered it more challenging than building ships since it was aimed at civilian use. Which TVS brand, whose name is just a modification of the type of vehicle it is, did he help design? So name of a ship and name of a TVS brand. Timer, please. Right, nobody seems to be going for it. Team 6.
Sir, is the ship Nilgiri?
Nilgiri. And the second part, which brand?
Is it Platina?
Platina. Okay, Nilgiri and Platina.
The TVS product is Scooty.
Scooty. And the ship?
Trishul.
Trishul. DPS?
The TVS brand motor and ship.
TVS brand is what?
Motor.
Motor. Okay.
Ship Makar, INS Makar.
Magad.
Okay,
Team 3?
so the ship is Vikrant.
Vikrant.
And they had a bike.
Sir, they had a bike named Bajaj V, which uses the part of Vikrant.
That is a different question though. This is a TVS brand. The Bajaj V does use the Vikrant, but I'm not asking you that. Passes, team 2.
We'll say it's INS Nilgiri and Scooty.
INS Nilgiri and Scooty. Nice trying to put answers together. Good attempt.
I think it's INS Vikrant and Scooty.
Scooty?
INS Trishul is the ship that he had worked on. And the TVS brand Scooty.
Scooty. Team 7? Anything to add? Okay. 5 points to team 5 for saying Scooty. Scooty is the modification of scooter, so that's correct. And what's the ship? INS Godavari, absolutely right. INS Godavari and the Scooty. Same person designed both the INS Godavari and the TVS Scooty. Quite remarkable. Round of applause for that. Thank you. Great answer. 5 points to Mushif and Aryan on that question. Hope you got that, scorers. And your own direct, team 5. What would you like to pick?
4.
Number 4. Very interesting question. This high altitude institution is in Darjeeling. In 1960, when a head of state seen in the picture visited it, it received an interesting diplomatic gift. During the same Indian trip, this head of state also visited a particular facility which was in then Madhya Pradesh. It had begun production the previous year and marked the first time his nation had supported something like this, because his country had collaborated with India to lend some expertise to make this functional. And it had started production the previous year in 1959. What you need to tell me is, what did this gentleman gift this institution? We need a specific 2-word answer. What did his country help set up in then Madhya Pradesh? It's not in today's Madhya Pradesh, it was in then Madhya Pradesh. Let's see the images. Yeah, that's the gentleman shaking hands with Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who came to India in 1960. You don't have to name him, but you just need to tell us, what did he gift this institution? Padmaja Naidu Himalayan something. Enough clues. The second part of the question doesn't have an image, but his country, for the first time, usually they hadn't done stuff like this, and their ideologies and philosophies usually didn't allow them to do stuff like this, but they collaborated, lent expertise to India to set up something very, very important in then Madhya Pradesh. So when this gentleman came, he visited that place because it had begun production the previous year.
So may we see the images again?
Yeah, images again. That's for you to figure out which country it could be, and therefore what could he have gifted this place, and what could the place in then Madhya Pradesh be. Nobody seems to be going for it, so team 5. Team 5, we're running a little short on time. I'd like you to please be fast. Please be fast, team 5. Any one of 2 answers. What did he give this institution? 2 words. What did his country help set up? I will have to pass you. Pass. Team 4.
Did he gift red pandas?
Red panda, okay. And what did he help set up? What did his country help set up?
A particular forest sanctuary.
Particular forest sanctuary. Okay.
We'll just say for the country, Manus.
Manus for the second part.
Yes.
And what did he gift?
For the first part, we'll just say Siberian tiger.
First part you're saying Siberian tiger, second part Manus. Okay. Team 2? I said it started production the previous year. Yeah. Nobody's reading the question. Team 2?
Did his country help set up the Union Carbide in Bhopal?
Union Carbide in Bhopal, very good.
What did he give
Guess.
this institution?
Not saying right or wrong, but good guess. And the other part? What did he gift?
Snow leopard.
Snow leopard. Team 1?
We think the first answer is Siberian crane.
Siberian crane.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second one maybe the Russian dolls.
Russian dolls. Teammate?
We think the gift was a Siberian leopard and his country set up an iron and steel manufacturing plant in Madhya Pradesh is our guess.
Go on if you're going to tell me things like that.
No, that's
Be more precise.
Which answer would you like us to
You please be precise on both your answers and tell me your answers again.
His country helped us set up the first iron and steel, an iron and steel plant in India. Currently?
Where was it set up?
Is it in? No. Is it sure?
Yeah. All of you, please speak into the mic. People are not able to hear you clearly. If they want to hear your beautiful voices.
Is it Chhattisgarh?
Chhattisgarh. Okay.
No. It is the present day Chhattisgarh.
What is the name of the place? Not saying you're right or wrong at all. Okay, let's just pass it on. Team 7. No? Team 6.
Is it the White Tiger and the Union Carbide?
White Tiger and?
Union Carbide.
Union Carbide. It was your direct. We are going to give 5 points to Team 3, who in a very throwaway manner said Siberian Tiger. That's the right answer. He gifted a Siberian Tiger to that Himalayan zoo. Gentleman in question was Nikita Khrushchev, the head of state of USSR. And what did they help set up? Bhilai steel plant. After saying everything, we'll still give 3 points, I think, to team number 8. For getting to everything, Chhattisgarh, all of it, it was the Bhilai steel plant, which began production in 1959. And Russia, which is, obviously very socialist in ideology, still said, we want to help you with industrial development, and lent their collaboration for India to set up the Bhilai steel plant. And when he came, he gifted a Siberian tiger to the Padmaja Naidu Zoological Park in Darjeeling. So we'll give points, 5 points to team 3, 3 points to team 8. Next question, team 4.
7.
Number 7. The Blank Express is an annual multinational maritime exercise. The 2024 edition was held in Seychelles. The exercise is named after the sword pictured here. Fill in the blank with the 7-letter name of the exercise or the sword. The lead ship for the 2024 edition was the Indian Navy's INS Thinq. INS Thinq is also the lead ship in the Southern Naval Command of a group responsible for providing new recruits with sea training. What is the name of this group that's otherwise called FTS? Here is the image. Oh, there's no image. Okay. You just have to, please start the timer. So, the blank is a 7-letter word, which is there an image on the next slide? Oh, there is. Okay, there you go. That's the type of sword which gives its name to this maritime exercise. It's a 7-letter word. And the name of this group, of which INS Thinq is the lead ship in the Southern Naval Command, this is called FTS. Just expand FTS. No one going for it. Buzzers or not hasn't made a difference in this round because these questions are a little tougher. Okay, time to start answering. TPS. Give me a 7-letter name of the sword and tell us what does FTS expand to. One of the 3 letters expansions is already given in the question somewhere. Answer please. DPS.
FTS, first training of soldiers and...
First training of soldiers, okay. And what's the blank?
Talwar.
Talwar. If you write it with 2 A's, okay. Team 3. On the pass, you have to be far quicker, please.
We'll just say for the fill in the blank, Bakshir. Bakshir.
Okay.
And for the name of the group, we'll pass.
Pass. Team 2, always ready?
Okay. We are just guessing. It's Bakshir and first time sailors.
First time sailors, okay. Sure, why not?
We are guessing the sword is Bhavani.
Bhavani.
And
Okay,
the
Shivaji
name of the
sword.
group is First Training of Sailors.
First training of sailors, okay. Yes.
For FTS, our wild guess would be Fighter Training School.
Fighter training school, okay. And?
We are not sure of the other one.
Not sure. Okay. Jayashree Periwal. Pass.
The squad is a Cutlass.
Cutlass.
And FTS might be Frigate Tanker Squad something.
Frigate tanker squad. Okay.
Cutlass and fresher training squad.
Very close, but I can't give it to you. We'll give 5 points for Cutlass, which is a very good answer from team number 6. Excellent. Cutlass, nobody got to that. Several teams got very close to what FTS is. What's FTS? First Training Squadron. That's all it is. First Training Squadron. Many of you came close, but we wanted an exact expansion. But excellent answer on Cutlass. Round of applause. Team 6, Cambridge Court. Well done. Question is with you now, Team 3.
We'll go for 8.
You'll go for 8. 8? Yeah, 8. 8 is good. Interesting question. Here we go. In the film Inside Out 2, Riley's emotions get caught up in a weather phenomenon, quote unquote, inside her mind. This happens when she's thinking of different ideas for getting into her school ice hockey team. What is this quote unquote weather phenomenon aptly called? It's likely that your teammate and you are probably indulging in this right now. The raindrops caused by this phenomenon take the form of certain objects which you can associate with this person, whom you'll see in the next slide. A famous person. What shape do the raindrops take? This is the person. Very famous American. So let's go back. And now let's start the timer. So 2 parts. What is this quote unquote weather phenomenon called? It's not really a weather phenomenon. They just call it a weather phenomenon. It's a regular English word only. You can write it as 1 word or 2 words. Okay? And like I said, probably you and your teammate are indulging in this right now. And what shape do the rain droplets take? Associated with the famous American you saw on the next slide. Team 1 are going for it. And nobody else. We'll show you the image again after 10 more seconds. Read the question one more time because the timer will stop after we show you the image and come back. Yeah. Image now. It's a very famous American, like I said. And if you figure out what the first part is, it should definitely strike you as to what the second part could be. Going? Okay. Team 4 are going as well. 1 and 4. Please write it and overturn your pads. Huh? No, no rescinding your pawns, please. That's it. Pounce is closed. No more chances for bouncing. Closed, closed. Please turn your answer. Team 4, you can't do this. This is, please quickly. Come on. How long will you take? Yeah. Go for it.
Well, we'll just guess, like for the shape, it's the Rupert's drop.
Rupert's drop, okay.
Yes. And for the phenomenon, maybe sweating.
Sweating. Okay, we are all sweating, that's true.
Brainstorming and light bulbs.
Brainstorming, as in you both are brainstorming right now and you have come up with this answer. And what has gone off
And
is the light bulb because the
bulbs.
person on the next slide was? Edison. Thomas Alva Edison. Lovely. Brainstorming, and in the movie, when Riley does the brainstorming, her eyes become light bulbs. Beautiful. Fantastic. Team 1 plus 10, team 2 plus 10, team 4 plus 10. Just in the nick of time changed their answer. 1, 2 and 4. 10 points on that question. So 1, 3 and 4 can't pounce anymore. You've already done it once. Team 2.
We'll choose 2.
You will choose 2. Okay. Here's your question. The blank Winter Games attract participants from the freezing regions of Nunavut, Greenland, Scandinavia and beyond. Fill in the blank with a word referring to the general region from which people come to participate in these games. The medals they win are shaped like a traditional implement called the ulu. One reason the ulu is so important to them is that it serves as a crafting tool for an important purpose. What purpose is the ulu used for? We'll show you the medals. Those are the medals of the blank Winter Games. First part is a generic region.
For the image, we need to go by the shape.
For the image, you need to go by the shape, yeah. What do you think that's used for?
Can you see the image once?
Yeah, after a bit, just read the question one more time. Length of blanks are typically indicative throughout the quiz, so you can figure out that how long the blank could be for the first part. Let's see the image again. Look at how it's shaped and think about what it could be used for. Okay, nobody's going for it, so go for it, team 2.
Okay. So for the blank, it's Arctic.
Arctic.
And the purpose is cutting ice.
For making?
For making.
For creating, making what?
Igloos.
Excellent, 10 points. Well done. Great answer. Pulled out of nowhere. Well done, team 2. Absolutely right. Arctic, and they use this to carve ice blocks to make igloos. Fantastic answer. I think deserves a round of applause. Well pulled out. Really nicely done. Arctic Winter Games, medals shaped like ulus, which are used to make igloos. Right, to round up the round, Bhavans, do you want 1, 6 or 9?
6.
6. Very interesting question coming up. Lush Cosmetics, in 2020, Lush Cosmetics started selling a line of soaps called All the Wild Things. Its ingredients included peppermint, lemongrass and oil from a particular plant. The plant tied in well with the shape of the soap, which we will show you. Using the shape of the soap, try to figure out what plant they used. And therefore, in a very related manner, to raise money for what cause were they selling these soaps? Here's the image. That soap, as you can see, looks like a creature of some kind. Use that to figure out what the plant could be and also to figure out what the cause could be. This was in 2020 when this was a big issue. It still keeps happening occasionally, but in 2020 it was not COVID, this was some other issue which was a big issue. Okay, good. Teams going for it are 5, 6 and 7. Are you? 5? No, 6 and 7 are going for it. You can't. Already tried. 1, 3 and 4 have already tried, so you can't. 6 and 7 ready? Please turn your boards over. Done. 7, can you finish writing? Okay, great. Go for it, team 1.
The plant is eucalyptus because...
Why would you say that?
Koala bear, they love eating eucalyptus.
Koala bear, they love eating the eucalyptus.
Money for the Australian bushfires.
Excellent! Perfect answering, 10 points. Eucalyptus and to help animals affected by the Australian bushfires. Plus 10 team 1, plus 10 team 7. Koala endangered will not do, minus 5 team 6. Team 6 minus 5, team 7 plus 10, team 1 plus 10. Great answering by all the teams. Round of applause. We're coming towards the end of Thinq 2024. I told you that we are going to ask you 115 questions, 111 questions. The bulk of those are going to come up in the next round because it's a rapid fire round. It's a rapid fire round where you'll get 8 questions to answer each. But before that, we'll take a look at the scores. We still have one more buzzer round after that. and that buzzer round once again will be done in an open to all, write your answer down format. Okay, we have the questions, so we'll use them. Excel Mysore 25, Mushtafund Aryan Goa 39, Cambridge Court Jaipur 40, that last negative, Virendra Swarup Kanpur 56, in 4th place DPS Greater Noida 60, in 3rd place MR Jaipuria Lucknow 77 with that cracker of an answer. Ahead of them Bhavans Rajaji Vidyashram 81, and once again just ahead of them by 3 points Jayashree Periwal Jaipur 84 with that last 10. Wow. Alright, this is really going back and forth. Just keep the scores on for a second, please. Please keep the scores on, because we want to note down an order of scores for us to be able to do this round, right? So we'll begin with team 8, then we go to team 5.
Sir, before we start, can we have one more water bottle, sir?
Yeah, can we please get the team some water? Good, everyone's staying hydrated.
Thank you, sir.
It's really humid. Team 6, then we go to team 3, team 4, team 2, team 1, and end with team 7. Okay, great. Yeah, we're good to go back to the quiz, please. Please give some water to all teams. Thank you. Let's tell you the rules of our round. Very, very exciting round coming up. Please keep the mic close to you guys for this round, because this is rapid fire and we'll need very quick answers from you. Can we see the rules, please? Action stations is what we call this. Rapid fire round, 60 seconds to answer up to 8 questions. The more time you take, I cannot ask you more questions. So one good thing you can do is say pass if you don't know. We will come back if there's enough time. If you have attempted it, I won't ask the question again. No negative marking, 3 points for every correct answer, 6-point bonus if you get all 8 correct. So maximum of 30 points. Audience, please don't prompt. This is a very interesting and important round. The first attempt will be with team number 8. Okay, team number 8. Your turn. Keep the mic close to you. All the best. Question number 1. INS Jalashwa is an LPD, a kind of amphibious warship. What does LP expand to?
Pass.
Which scheme focuses on using drone technology for the survey and mapping of villages? Part of its name stands for Survey of Villages Abadi.
Pass.
Mariyappan Thangavelu is the first Indian athlete to win 3 medals, gold, silver and bronze in which sport at the Paralympics?
Athletics.
Specific discipline.
Pass.
In which film franchise would you find a group of characters that speak the banana language?
Minions.
Correct. Which tributary river has its confluence with the Indus near the town of Nimmu in Ladakh?
Pass.
Which geographic region in Andhra Pradesh derives its name from a term used by kings of the Vijayanagara dynasty?
Pass.
What is the Italian word for madam? It's familiar to us thanks to a famous 16th century painting.
Bella.
Not Bella. What is the apt 3-letter tasty name of the company that operates KFC, Taco Bell and Pizza Hut? 3-letter tasty name of the company?
Taco Bell, Pizza Hut.
Taco Bell, Pizza Hut and KFC. Time is up. One last chance to guess that. No? Okay. 3 points to team 8. Please give them a round of applause. 3 points. I'll give you the answers. INS Jalashwa LPD is landing platform dock, landing platform. The scheme focusing on drone technology is called Swamitva. The Mariappan Thangavelu answer is high jump. Despicable Me minions you got. The tributary river is the Zanskar river. The geographic region is Rayalaseema. Italian word for madam is Mona, as in Mona Lisa. And the 3-letter tasty name is Yum Brands. Yum Brands. Okay, tough set. Round of applause to them. They're a good team. Well done. 3 points to you. Next, team number 5. Team 5. Ready. Start the timer now. The first INS Betwa is F-139 is what class of anti-aircraft frigate? This class is named after a big cat. Big cat animal. Yeah, an animal which is a big cat. What is the full form of KCC as introduced by the government of India? It's a financial instrument introduced by the government of India.
Credit card.
Correct. Which Formula 1 world champion is the youngest driver to win 50 races?
Pass.
The Chinese title of which Indian film translates to Let's Wrestle Father?
Pass.
The meaning of the name of which city, the capital of a neighboring country of India, is Wooden Temple?
Pass.
Which French general defeated the Ottoman Empire at the Battle of the Pyramids?
Pass.
What 4-letter term that means clap is used for musical measure in Carnatic music?
Tal.
Correct. What is the name given to Ugandan dishes that are made with rolled eggs? It shares its name with the luxury watch brand.
Rolex.
Is correct. Just in the nick of time, you got 3 answers right. 9 points to you. Kisan credit card, Tala or Tal and Rolex. Let me give you the other answers. The first INS Betwa F-139 is in the Leopard class. The Formula 1 world champion is Max Verstappen. The Let's Wrestle Father, Dangal. Dangal. The city which means wooden temple, Kashtamantap becomes Kathmandu. The French general who defeated the Ottoman Empire, Napoleon. Napoleon. And Tala and Rolex you got, so 9 points to you. Round of applause to team 5. Team 6 coming up next. Team 6. Yeah, ready? Start the timer. Which region in India lends its name to the maritime exercise in 2024 between India, Japan, USA and Australia?
Malabar. Malabar.
Correct. Women, farmers, the poor and what other group of people constitute the 4 pillars of Viksit Bharat?
Youth.
Correct. Which country were the winners of the Women's T20 World Cup held in 2024?
Pass.
Which 2004 film was inspired by Javed Akhtar's meeting with the troops of the Indian Army after the Kargil War?
LOC Kargil.
No. What name was given to the historical region that lies between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers?
Okay, pass.
Which chemical element's name comes from the Latin for to flow?
Pass.
Inscriptions on the Sanchi Stupa are written in what script used by people of the Buddhist faith?
Brahmi.
Brahmi is right. Which Indian business conglomerate owns the grocery delivery app Big Basket?
Tata.
Is correct. One last question I have time for, I'll come back, which is, which country were the winners of the Women's T20 World Cup in 2024?
New Zealand.
Is correct. New Zealand is correct. I started when there was still time. So you got Malabar, you got Youth, you got New Zealand, you said LOC Kargil, that answer was Lakshya. You missed Mesopotamia, which is the region between Tigris and Euphrates. You missed fluorine, which was the chemical element. You got Brahmi and you got Tata. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 points to Team 6. Good going. Team 6, 15 points. Next we go to team number 3. Team 3, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's start the timer. Team 3, here we go. What is the name of the online portal meant to encourage the Make in India initiative for the defense sector?
Pass.
Which government initiative emphasizes the acquisition of foundational literacy and numeracy skills in children? It's called Dash Bharat.
Pass.
The logo of which ISL football club features a suburban train, an essential lifeline for the city.
Mumbai City FC.
Correct. Which fairy tale is Disney's Tangled film based on?
Pass.
Merkara is the former name of the capital of which province of British India? It is today a popular hill station in South India.
Uti.
Incorrect. Which naturalist made a famous voyage aboard the HMS Beagle?
Charles Darwin.
Correct. In 1764, which battle took place in a fortified town in Bihar that was ended by the Treaty of Allahabad?
Battle of Buxar.
Correct. Fido Dido is the mascot of which beverage brand?
Pass.
What is the name of the online portal meant to encourage Indian defense initiative? Fairy tale that Disney's Tangled is based on?
Pass.
Pass. Okay. Name of the online portal is Srijan. The government initiative is Nipun Bharat. You got Mumbai City FC, right? Tangled is based on Rapunzel. The Merkara is Coorg. Okay. Present day Madikere was used to be called Merkara. You got Charles Darwin correct. You got Battle of Buxar correct. And Fido Dido is the mascot of 7-Up. So you have Charles Darwin, Battle of Buxar and Mumbai City FC. 9 points to team number 3. Good going. Next set to team number 4. Team number 4, are you ready? Let's start your timer. Here we go. Which training establishment whose crest depicts a book, 2 hands and a flame shares its name with the government scheme?
Pass.
What is the name of the Pan-India online portal which facilitates trade of agricultural commodities?
Meghdoot.
No. Which Olympic legend's autobiography is titled Faster Than Lightning?
Milka Singh.
No. The documentary The Sound Story follows which Oscar winner recording the sounds of the Trishur Puram?
A.R. Rahman.
No. Which country is ruled by Druk Gyalpo Jigme Kesar Namgyal Wangchuk?
Bhutan.
Correct. Which best-selling author, the mother-in-law of a former prime minister, is now a nominated member of parliament?
Sudha Murthy.
Correct. Which country would you associate the traditional clothing known as hanbok, sometimes worn by the band BTS?
South Korea.
Correct. The UN body named IPCC won the 2007 Nobel Prize with Al Gore. What does CC stand for?
Planetary Commission for Climate Change.
Climate change is right. That ends your time. The training establishment, also a government scheme, is INS Vishwakarma. The Pan-India online portal is ENAM, National Agriculture Market. The Olympic legend faster than lightning, Lightning Usain Bolt. The Sound Story, A.R. Rahman was a good guess. He won along with A.R. Rahman, Resul Pukutti. That's why in Trishur Puram, you got Bhutan, Sudha Murthy, South Korea and climate change. All your last 4 questions correct. 12 points to team number 4. Good performance. 12 points to team 4. We next go to team number 2. Team 2, always ready. Let's start. Timer start, please. The Indian Navy, in cooperation with the Indian Coast Guard, is routinely called up to take part in SAR missions on the seas. What is SAR?
Pass.
Which government scheme's name is derived from the Sanskrit word meaning blessed with a long life?
Ayushman.
Correct. What is said to have originated from Sagol Kangje, a sport indigenous to Manipur? Which modern sport is said to have originated from that? A civil war involving the family Targaryen is the subject of which spin-off of Game of Thrones?
Pass.
Into what water body does the Volga river flow?
Lake Baikal.
Lake Baikal, no. Polo. Game of Thrones spin-off currently has been on recently, House of the Dragon. The Volga river flows into the Caspian Sea. The place in Rajasthan from where the marble comes is Makrana marble. The Day of the Dead is in Mexico. You would have seen it in the James Bond movie Spectre. And Pulela Gopichand you got right. So you have 2 answers correct, Ayushman Bharat and Pulela Gopichand. 6 points to team 2. Team 1, your turn now. Team 1 ready?
Yes.
It's team 1's turn. It's all right. Let's start the timer, please. The first warship to be exported by an Indian shipyard.
Pass.
Sambal and Samarthya are two sub-schemes under what women empowerment mission of the government of India?
Nari Shakti.
I'll give it to you. Which Olympic sport is sometimes called chess on ice?
Figure skating.
Incorrect. What industry is the subject of the TV show Mad Men set in Madison Avenue, New York?
Sir?
Which industry is the subject of the TV show Mad Men set in Madison Avenue, New York? Which industry?
Stock exchange.
Not stock exchange. What was the name of Megasthenes' account of Chandragupta Maurya's empire?
Indica.
Correct. In which country is the Rio Carnival held?
Brazil.
Correct. Which media personality known for its cricket commentary is the narrator of the podcast Mission ISRO?
Pass.
Which financial services company has a logo with one red and one orange circle intersecting?
MasterCard.
Is correct. For fearsome fish, first warship to be exported by an Indian shipyard?
Piranha.
Incorrect. First warship to be exported is the Barracuda. Its mission Shakti, Nari Shakti, we'll give it to you. Olympic sport chess on ice is curling. The Mad Men, the subject is advertising. So advertising firms are famously on Madison Avenue. That's why it's called Mad Men. Megasthenes' account is called Indica. The Rio Carnival is in Brazil. The media personality Harsha Bogle, who narrated Mission ISRO. MasterCard is a great answer. It's a tough one. You got that right. Nari Shakti, Indica, Brazil, MasterCard. 4 answers correct. 12 points to team 1.
Sir, just a doubt. If we get a question wrong in the rapid fire, and
You can't come back to that.
Okay.
You can't come back to a wrong answer. If you have passed it, you can come back. So we conclude with team number 7. Let's start the timer. The Indian Navy was sent on a HADR mission in 2024 after Typhoon Yogi hit which neighboring country?
Bangladesh.
Incorrect. What is August 23rd celebrated as to commemorate the success of Chandrayaan 3 mission?
Pass.
Which sport has 6-player teams and variants like sitting and beach?
Volleyball.
Correct. Long John Silver and Captain Jack Sparrow are what kind of outlaws in pop culture?
Pirates.
Correct. Which mountain range gives its name to the tiger reserve in Maharashtra spread over the Koina and Chandoli sanctuaries?
Pass.
In which present-day country was Adolf Hitler born?
Austria.
Correct. What type of Karnataka sari is named after a coastal city that is also famous for a type of cuisine?
Pass.
Which company's name was derived from the initial letters of the word's next version?
NVIDIA.
Is correct. August 23rd celebrated as for Chandrayaan 3 mission?
Space Day. Space Day.
Give me, what's your answer?
Space Day. National Space Day.
National?
Space Day.
Don't give me a one-word answer like that, please. He was saying something. What were you saying? Final answer.
National Space Day.
National
Space Exploration Day.
Okay, I'll give it to you. It's National Space Day. That's all it is, which you danced around quite a bit. Did you say day? I couldn't hear you at all. That's why I said speak closer to the mic. Okay, fair enough. Typhoon Yagi 2024 disaster was in Myanmar. You got National Space Day, you got volleyball, you got pirates. The mountain range is the Sahyadris. The country was Austria, which you got right. The sari and the cuisine is Udupi. And NVIDIA, you got right. So that's Space Day, volleyball, pirates, Austria and NVIDIA. 15 points to team number 7. Excellent. What a performance by all the teams. We are into the last 5 minutes of Thinq 2024 Grand National Finale. Before we ask our final 5 questions, these 5 questions will make it 111 questions in the quiz by my count. Let me once again say a big round of thanks to everyone who helped put this show together. This can't happen with just 1 or 2 people doing it. Some amazing support, help and leadership from the Southern Naval Command HQ, from the wonderful team at INA over here and INS Zamarin, and of course all the parents and teachers who have come along. We'd like to give you a special round of applause. Thank you very much. It's your encouragement in these kind of extracurricular activities that makes the kids here so bright and makes this a great show. And of course, fantastic show, all of you. I say this again and again. 12,700 teams took part in this quiz. When we started registrations on July 15th, 8 teams are here. These are the toughest odds probably in the world. So being here in the top 8 is no mean achievement wherever you finish. Having said that, let's take a look at the scores. Mushtif and Aryan 48, Cambridge scored 55, Virendra Swarup Kanpur 65, DPS 72. Sorry, what happened to Excel score? Few more seconds to have the scores up. Last round, we'll play it in a fair manner. I will ask the questions. In the first 10 seconds, whoever decides to write, raise your hands, write your answer. No, let's not do that because it's a long exercise and we have, we have dignitaries waiting and we're already a little behind schedule. Apologies for the technical glitches on the buzzer, but it's better to be safe and fair than go over this again. Scores time. Excel Mysore 28, Mushtif and Aryan 48, Cambridge scored 55, Virendra Swarup Kanpur 65, top 4 DPS Greater Noida 72, Seth MR Jaipuria 83, Jayashree Periwal 99, oh, Bhavans Rajaji Vidyashram 93 and Jayashree Periwal 99, okay, wow, 99, 93, 83, 72. 40 points at stake. Anybody's game. All right?
Sir.
Yes?
Sir, can multiple teams go for the same question?
Yeah. Multiple teams can go for the same question. So we'll keep it absolutely fair and peaceful. 5 questions I'll ask you and multiple teams can go for it. But very quickly, right? I'm going to give you only 10 seconds to come up with the answer. Final 5 questions, ladies and gentlemen. Do you want to encourage these teams one final time? First question. Ready, everyone? +8, -4. Same scoring. Let's go. Docking into port to complete. Which city in New Zealand, home to the Hagley Oval Ground, was named after a college in Oxford University? Which city in New Zealand was named after a college in Oxford University? Hands raised by teams 3 and 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Only 2 teams, 3 and 5. Show me your answers. Wellington, Adelaide. Both wrong. Adelaide is in Australia. Not Wellington. The correct answer is Christchurch, after Christchurch College. -4 to team 3, -4 to team 5. Next question. You'll have to do the same thing. Before I count down, you raise your hands. Then I'll give you a few seconds to write if you have to. Which country is ruled by Emir Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani? Emir, T-A-M-I-M, bin Tamim bin Hamad, H-A-M-A-D, Al Thani. Team 3, Team 5, Team 1, you have to go for it. 1, 3, 5, team 7, here's looking at you. No, don't want to risk. 1, 3 and 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closed. 1, 3, 5, show me your answers. Team 1 says UAE, -4 to team 1. Team 3 says Brunei, -4 to team 3. Team 5 also says Brunei, -4 to team 5 as well. 1, 3, 5 all get -4. The correct answer is Qatar. Qatar. Team 7 are now saying, see, this is why we didn't go for it. We also had Brunei. You were thinking of Qatar. You could have solidified your lead had you gone for it in that case. Okay. Let's find the next question to ask you. 1 second. There's too many things over here. All right. We're 2 questions done. 3 more questions to go. Just a second. Okay. Next question. Which religious leader currently in another country, not his home country, won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1989? Which religious leader currently residing in a country not his home country won the Nobel Peace Prize 1989? Very simple question. All teams want to go except team 1. Last call, going, team 1. Okay, everybody write your answer down. I'll give you a 5-second countdown and then see all your answers. 5, write it down, write it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All answers up, please. 8 points to everyone on that question. Dalai Lama is right. Dalai Lama. Penultimate question of Thinq 2024, unless we have ties. I need a 2-word answer here. Which animal has the scientific name Naja Naja, N-A-J-A, N-A-J-A, which comes from the generic Sanskrit word for such creatures? Need a 2-word answer. Immediate hands raised by 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1 and 7, 2 as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 7 will have to play this cat and mouse game. Not going, team 2. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll still give some time for 1 and 7. Decide.
Sir, it's a generic word or?
It's a 2-word name. That's all I've said. I'm not clarifying further. Closing it. Okay, just in time, team 2. Write your answers down, everybody. Okay, all boards up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All get it right. It's the king cobra. Absolutely right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 8. Got it? Now we come to absolutely the last question of the quiz. Let's see if anything's going to change, if anything's going to turn. Listen to the question carefully. This structure was completed in 1984 and is essentially a hall named after Xuanzang, Xuanzang. Is the structure completed in 1984 and is essentially a hall named after Xuanzang. At which location will you find it? It's a location in India. Near which location, to be precise? Near the ruins of which location will you find this? Hands up by teams 3, 5, 6. 3, 5 and 6. 1 as well. 1, 3, 5, 6. I am closing it because 4 is also. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Team 7 are happily sipping water and seem least interested in trying out any shenanigans. Please write your answers down. Let's see the answers. Boards up. Team 1, Team 2, Team 3, Team 1, Team 3, Team 4, Team 5, Team 6. The answer is Nalanda.
Excuse me, sir.
Since we're doing this,
Everyone wrote Nalanda's less succeed.
yeah, first answer is what we always take. That is the rule in any quiz. First answer will be taken. If they had written Taxila stroke Nalanda, they would have gotten -4. But they've written Nalanda as their first answer. That's the rule. You escaped with that, team 1, this kind of hedging. But since I will, always the principle is to take the first answer. So teams 1, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We conclude the quiz with a tribute question on Nalanda, since we're outside the beautiful Nalanda foyer here at the gorgeous Indian Naval Academy for Thinq 2024. And that total up final scores. And it's really been an amazing experience with Thinq this time because we really got registrations from 3,800 cities across the country, representing the schools that these 12,600 schools were from. And remember, this is not just 12,700 teams. Thinq is a quiz where a school is allowed to send only one team. So these were the number of schools. In several other quizzes, schools can send multiple teams. But in Thinq, it's one team per school. So it was 12,700 actual schools which took part And then every subsequent online round brought them down by roughly 50%. And then we invited the top 30 to 50 teams in each zone to take part in a zonal round, which was hosted by me in an online platform, which was very fast and furious and very difficult to crack. There are teams, of course, like the team from Goa here who maxed that round. But from there, we got 4 teams in each zone. And those 16 teams came here, of course, yesterday. And in 2 very close semifinals, came here to the grand finale. Right. We're going to see who's going to win the iPad Pros, who's going to win the laptops, and who's going to win the Apple MacBook, apart from that lovely trophy. This trophy is currently resident in the Delhi NCR region because a team from Gurgaon won it last year. So let's see where it moves. Are we ready with the scores? Ladies and gentlemen, let's clap for all the teams as their scores come up, yeah? Final scores of Thinq 2024. Excel Public School, Mysuru, 36 points. Please give them a generous round of applause, please. In 7th place, Mushtafand Aryan Higher Secondary School, Goa, 64 points. Well played, guys. Just not your day today, but very well played. Ahead of them, our bubbly team from Cambridge Court High School, Jaipur, with 79 points. And taking 5th place, our Virendra Swaroop PC Kanpur with 81 points. Well done. Well done. Now we go to the top 4. In 4th place, Thinq 2024, DPS Greater Noida, 96. In bronze medal position, Said MR Jaipuria Lucknow, 99. Runners Thinq 2024, Bhavans Rajaji Vidyashram, 105. And the trophy moves to Jaipur. Jayashree Perival High School, 107. They calculated very hard, got their math right, played it very cool, and are going to take on that amazing Thinq trophy with replica trophies for each of you, an Apple MacBook Air, a memento and certificates, and of course prizes for all of you here. Wonderfully well played, all the teams. Congratulations. Congratulations. Jaipur wins. Chennai in 2nd place, Lucknow in 3rd place, and Greater Noida in 4th place. With that, it's time for me to exit stage and hand it back to our lovely hosts. Please take over.
Thank you, Mr. Venkatesh.
Check.
Thank you, Mr. Venkatesh. That was some anchor drop finish with all teams at a mere ship's length. Ladies and gentlemen, we saw great minds come together today, making it a rainy day for competition, but a shining night for success. It was indeed a memorable quizzing extravaganza. As we celebrate the achievements, let's show our appreciation with a thunderous round of applause once again for the talented 16, ladies and gentlemen.
May I now request all the teachers of the 8 finalists to kindly join us on stage. May I now request Vice Admiral V. Srinivas, Flag Officer Commanding in Chief, Southern Naval Command, and Mrs. Vijaya Srinivas, President, Navy Welfare and Wellness Association, Southern Region, to kindly join us on stage to felicitate the participants. Dear students, as I call out your school's name, I request the team members along with the teachers to kindly come forward and receive the awards. At the 8th position, we have Excel Public School from Mysore. Thank you, sir. May I now request Mrs. Vijaya Srinivas, President Navy Welfare and Wellness Association, Southern Region, to present the gift to the team members. Thank you, ma'am. At the 7th position, we have Mushtafan Aryan Higher Secondary School from Goa. At the 6th position, we have Cambridge Court High School from Jaipur. At the 5th position, we have Dr. Virendra Swaroop Education Center, Awadpuri. May I now request Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi, Chief of the Naval Staff, Mrs. Shashi Tripathi, President Navy Welfare and Wellness Association, to kindly join us on the stage to honor the Quizmaster, our special guests and participants. May I now request the Quizmaster, Mr. Venkatesh Srinivasan, to join us on stage. Thank you, Mr. Venkatesh.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, the grand success of Thinq 2024 has been primarily boosted by the overwhelming response from schools across the country. Needless to say, the registrations for Thinq 2024 scaled greater heights as compared to last year. This has been possible because of the valuable assistance provided by our beloved Padma Shri, Lieutenant Colonel Honorary Mohanlal, an actor and producer, and also Shri Indrajit Sukumaran, also an actor. Their video bites for publicity and outreach provided the necessary impetus to for the registration of Thinq 2024. Today, we have amongst us a special guest, Major A.K. Ravindran, Sena Medal. Major Ravi, as he is popularly known, is a retired officer of the Indian Army and a former National Security Guards Commando. Major Ravi is presently a movie actor and a director and has contributed immensely to the Malayalam cinema industry. He has spared his valuable time and assisted the Indian Navy in outreaching schools across India. The Indian Navy acknowledges the efforts and the valuable assistance provided by Major Ravi. May I now request Major Ravi to kindly join us on the stage to accept a token of our appreciation.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to honor the top 4 teams. Dear students, as I call out your school's name, I request again the team members along with the teachers to come forward and receive the awards. The third runners-up, we have Delhi Public School, Greater Noida. At the second runners-up for the bronze medal, we have St. Emma Jaipuria School, Goyal Campus from Lucknow. us up for the silver medal, we have Bhavans Rajaji Vidyashram from Chennai.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, ma'am, please join us for the photograph. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at the first position, the winners of the Indian Navy Quiz Thinq 2024, the Jai Shri Periwal High School, Jaipur. And now, the moment we all have been waiting for, the Indian Navy Quiz Thinq 2024 trophy. Congratulations to Jai Shri Pariwar High School, Jaipur, the winner. May I now request all the finalists to kindly line up for photography. Let the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, distinguished guests and dear finalists. May I request now to take your seats, please. Thank you, Mr. Venkatesh.
May I now request Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi, Chief of the Naval Staff, to kindly address the gathering.
Wow. What a fantastic last 3.5 hours or so. Vice Admiral Vennam Srinivas, Flag Officer Commanding in Chief of Southern Naval Command. Mrs. Vijaya Srinivas, President NAVAL Southern Region. Vice Admiral Sanjay Valla, Chief of Personnel, who is my teammate, come from Naval Headquarters. Vice Admiral Vineet Makati, Controller Personal Services. Yeah, Commandant is there. Vice Admiral Praveen Nair, Commandant of Indian Naval Academy. I'm my ex-FU. Now you know why he's here. Flag officers. Of course, a multifaceted personality, Major Ravi. And I just came to know that he is my coursemate. So I know that post-retirement future is secure. Commanding officers of Jamarin and Navjivni, officers, ship's company, all the teachers and parents of participants, but most importantly the participants who took part in the quiz, all those who are here, but all those who are seeing on the YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. My wife Shashi and I are indeed delighted to be standing here in front of Nalanda. It brings back wonderful memories of 4 or 5 years back when I was the commandant here, and academy is looking, of course, much brighter, much cleaner, what I've seen after I arrived here. The third edition of the Indian Navy quiz, Thinq 24, with sub-theme of Viksit Bharat, has been, as you would all agree with me, highly electrifying, enjoyable for us who are sitting there, but I could see the tensions running here amongst all the participants. But they performed magnificently well, and I would once again request you to kindly give a round of applause to all of them. And all the 16 teams, not only the 8, but all those who took part in the semi-finals. It was such a pleasure to see the young and ignited minds who could keep their cool, who were precise, who knew exactly what is to be done. And to all the 16 teams who were selected from, as Venki brought out, over 12,600 schools from 3,800 cities. And to reach here, to be one of the 16, it is a Herculean task. And whether you won or not, you should be proud of yourself for the rest of your lives. So kudos to you for doing this. We are indeed in the Indian Navy very happy with the response which has come this year from the cities, big and small, from towns, from kasbas, from all kinds of schools and background. And that is the essence by how the Thinq was started, to take the Navy to the innermost part of our country, and to, of course, to take the Navy to them and enhance the maritime consciousness, that tell them what Navy does. And I would compliment the team at Naval Headquarters for selecting the venue. Nothing could be better than this, the Indian Naval Academy. If this does not inspire the young minds to join the Navy, what else will? And I have no doubt that over the last 3 days of 4 days you have been here, all 16 teams must have gone and seen that academy many times. You must have seen the excellent quality of training and trainees, the facilities. You must have taken through the routine of the cadets and would have certainly got inspired at the third largest naval academy in Asia, largest in Asia and third largest in the world. So we are really proud of it, and it was great to have you here. What I learned from CNC South, you were well-behaved boys and girls. You were, there was a inquisitiveness in you. You wanted to know more, you wanted to see more. And that is one of the subsets of this Thinq, to ignite your minds to, winning and losing keeps happening. It is not so important. While it is important to win because it validates your hard work. But what is important is that you took part and what lessons you draw from your, if you have not won. How you get out from here, that is what is more important, and that is what my request to you is, because all the great achievers in the world, all sports persons, cinema personalities, you speak to them, and they will always say that I have learned more from defeats than victory. And I have no doubt that all those people who have took part in the semi-finals and finals, but didn't finish because the twins did to you. Anirudh and Aditya. Anirudh, you are the elder by one national anthem, some 52 seconds or 60 seconds, I think. They were high school. It was their day. Of course, hard work all of you did. It happens in life. So all the others, please don't feel bad and don't take suddenly against them. They did what they were supposed to do. So my really congratulations to all of you for performing in the manner when it was very heartening to see sitting from there. And I know how much tension it is there when you have to answer the question. It was the toughest quiz I have seen in the last 3 editions. and I'm sure all people who have seen, I have been part of all three. This was the toughest one. I got the least amount of answers right. One, I'm proud I got it right. I shared with CNC South, and so I'll carry that as my gain from the quiz today. There is a shloka in Sanskrit, which I'm sure most of you must have read. Yad bhamam tad bhavati. And that means, as you think, so you become. And that is the essence what I was telling, that what you take out from this experience without worrying about the victory and defeat, and how you prepare for future, that is the true lesson from the experience which you had for last 4 months or so. So all of you are winners, as was brought out by Venki, and there is no need, when you go back to school, there is no need to go back with drooping shoulders, as you have brought any discredit to your school, nothing like that. You are the winner, and you should go like a winner. I do believe that our children, which you are today, are the pillar to realize the dream of the Viksit Bharat, which was the sub-theme of this quiz, by 2047, when all of you will be in the wrong side of 30, closing to 40. And that will be the time when you will be at the prime of your professional and personal growth. So what I want to tell you is that if the India has to become what we want it to become, boys and girls like you have to play an stellar role in the coming 23 years, so that we become a truly Viksit Bharat. And I have no doubt that from what I have seen, our country is in safe hands, and we just have to do what we have been doing for the last 2 decades or so, and we will achieve our aim as enunciated by our government. I have no doubt that all participants will remember this day for the rest of your lives, that you came and participated in front of packed audience, not only who are here, but also who are watching. Lakhs and lakhs of people are watching you on YouTube. And then what you did here is really, truly spectacular. Okay, as Chief of Naval Staff, I have to tell you that if you already don't know, I'm sure the Commandant and his team must have told you, India is primarily a maritime nation, and it will always remain so. People talk about the demography, but they sometimes forget about the geography. And as Tim Marshall has written about the power of geography, we are endowed with a very, very tactic geography. We are at such a location that, and we are the only country against which a whole ocean is named, the Indian Ocean. It is such a moment of pride for all of us. What I want to tell you is that anything which has to go in or come out, the entire growth of the country will be hinged on what happens at sea. And therefore, the maritime security, making sure that the seas remain calm, it is very, very essential for growth of the country and linked to the Viksit Bharat. And that is where your Navy comes in. We are representing the entire 142 crore Indians and running the Navy for the country, so that seas remain calm and the growth of the country remains unhindered, as is enunciated, as is desired by the government and, of course, the citizens of the country. There is a distinct change in the narrative in the country, including in the senior leadership positions. And I remember recently Honorable Raksha Mantri, and what he said, I want to just quote him. And to quote, we were once known as a landlocked country with seashores, but now we can be seen as an island country with some land borders. So there is a total change in the thought process of, and it has not just come out, all of a sudden. This has been happening for many years now. One has seen this change, the importance of maritime domain in the calculus of the government and the leadership. Of course, we are all aware that the Honorable Prime Minister had given the vision of Sagar in 2015, security and growth for all in the region, and he followed it up in 2019 about the Indo-Pacific Ocean Initiative, which again talks about largely about the maritime domain and how it can help for India and other partner nations to grow together. We have been, of course, trying for some years now to take the Navy, like I said, to every district in the country. We have largely been successful. This is one of the initiatives, but there are a large number of other initiatives. Our officers and sailors, when they proceed on leave, they do visit schools and colleges and talk to various people, talk to students, more importantly, and tell them about the Navy, about their Navy. So my expectation is that some of the teams, some of the students who took part in this quiz, not only the semi-finalists and finalists, but also rest of the 12,600 schools. Some of those boys and girls will also choose armed forces as a career and probably Navy as a career. I just want to tell you, the children, that you are indeed born in interesting times. You are all the 21st century kids, and this is a good time to live. Because so many things are happening so fast, the choices are so many, you can experiment, you can explore, and it is a totally interconnected, interdependent world where you can be sitting in your city, in your house, and you know exactly what is happening in rest of the planet. So these are really interesting times. There is no dearth of knowledge. It is at the click of a button, and I'm indeed jealous of you, but it just happens that you were born at the right time. I just want to leave with 3 advices to the children who are here. As our Honorable PM had mentioned in one of the, I think, Man Ki Baat, or it was Exam Pe Charcha, what is required in students, and you all are students, the 3 qualities most important are self-confidence, self-awareness, and selflessness. And each is self-explanatory. If anybody wants to know more of it, we will talk at dinner, because I can see a lot of people are just waiting for me to finish. But selflessness, I must say that whatever you get, the society has given to you. Of course, your hard work is there, but you must have some scheme in your mind how to give back to your society. In which manner? It need not be only monetary, it is time. Can you give your time to society? And in some manner, some point of time, you must endeavor to give back to the society, because what you have become is a product of the society. Somebody must have helped you at some point of time. Do return that favor to somebody who needs it. I want to compliment the quizmaster, Venkatesh, or Venki as he is known. You made the life miserable today, the very tough questions, but the way you conducted is really, really commendable. And I was there last time as well, as you know, for both the national and international finals. But this year it was really tough. So, and on top of that, it is humid here. It was not humid, looking humid there. So you endured all that for almost 3 hours. So kudos to you and your team. I want to thank all the schools, all 12,600 plus who took part in this. And I'm sure next time this number will be larger. I want to thank Headquarters Southern Naval Command, who took upon themselves when we directed that can you take this without batting an eyelid. Since he said, yes, sir, we'll take on. And then Commandant Aine executed it here at the most beautiful training academy in the world, I would say, because you have got seas, you've got backwater, you've got hills, you've got forest, and then you've got this, Nalanda. And the kind of facilities which are there, it is a dream. So I have a feeling before these students leave, they will all enroll into the Navy. And they say, मेरे को यही रहना, यहाँ से जाने मत दो मेरे को. This is exactly what happened when I was the commandant and I was told, no, you are transferred. I told them, then CNS, leave us here, we are happy here. So if the commandant can be so happy staying here, the cadets will be really thrilled. Planners from Naval Headquarters who did the initial planning and then monitored that so that this quiz reaches where it has reached. The Navy Welfare and Wellness Association for your guidance to make this quiz now, I think, a national event, annual event, most looked after event in the country. I will leave the stage with a thought to the students that this is just the beginning. Keep your eyes and ears and mind open, because you should always be willing to learn more, learn from everybody. As I always say that there is a scientific study which says that there are 10,000 people around all of us, each one of us. Each one of them have got at least one quality which is worth imbibing. And therefore, if we keep our eyes and ears open and mind open, more importantly, we are more likely to learn from everybody. And there is something in everybody from which you can learn. So learning is a continuum. It should not stop. This is just the beginning. So arise, awake, and stop not till you achieve your goal. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your patient hearing. Good luck. God bless. Jai Hind, Shano Varun.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt gratitude to Bauman & Lowry for their generous sponsorship for the flight tickets of our participants. May I now request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
With this, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to an end of the Indian Navy Quiz Thinq 2024. We are grateful for your presence and enthusiasm, which has made this event a resounding success. Thank you. Jai Hind. Shamno Varun.